ないかやらないかやらかいかよそうにしてちゃダメダメよ
So did you kill all gods?
welcome. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Backlog. I was AFK. We did not kill all the gods yet. In fact, I think there's more gods now than when we started. So things are not in our favor. I'm kind of late, so I'm gonna jump into the call with everyone. But I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas and enjoy the show.
Ah,
Hello.
Woman!
hello.
Ah!
Ah,
What happened?
there was a woman
Letter
in the
A.
call.
A spooky voice.
Beautiful setting.
I'm trying to figure out what image to use.
Oh, well, they all look very watery.
Jungly.
Oh, that's
Like,
lucky.
It all looks like a drowned forest.
But I wanted the trees to be like half submerged and big branching roots.
Yes.
So I got some bad news for you guys. Today is D&D day, and that means you are now locked in for 3 to 4 hours of D&Ding.
What?
No pee breaks are allowed. You are allowed a few snacks, but if you bring any delicious snacks, you have to share with the class. Yeah.
What counts as a delicious snack?
I mean, we sent him those
me?
square metal-looking thingies that were
Sure.
really meant to be eaten recently, right? That's a snack.
What?
Don't snack on those; that'd be really bad. The dice.
Om nom 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 nom.
Yeah,
It's
won't
kinda
let you
comedic
pee,
because-
then pee on the DM. What? No, that's
What?
crazy.
I mean, that's a little bit better. There's a clear divide of
Yeah,
the
that's-
routes going it.
See, now it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
that's
it
a
makes
little bit
sense,
better.
and the foreground is more like muddy and visibly water now.
Yes.
That's kind of how I
yes.
imagined it last session.
And that's how it's supposed to be. I just showed the
So, like-
guys like 5 variations
Oh
where
my
the
God.
AI did not understand the meaning of like splitting where the water and surface meets. But this works a bit more. Yeah. So with my hectic World of Warcraft music in the background, let's see World of Warcraft: A Call to Arms.
Dun, 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 dun. Boy, that guy we like.
Huh?
Never mind.
Never mind. Let's see. Are you guys ready to play some D&D?
Hell yeah! Do you want me to do the
Yeah,
intro?
Maybe.
The adventure begins.
It
No,
begins.
sorry. That's not our intro.
Is it
I
Thursday
think I
yet?
stole that from someone.
Hold on. No, so the last time we left off with you having recently overcome a battle underneath the city of Darkmund, fending off a abomination that seemed to be attached to a tree that turned out to be a sprout of a world tree of some extent that had been the fixation point of a ley line connecting the material plane with the Fey world, allowing for spiritual energy and Fey energy to spread at a rapid pace throughout your city, helping plants regrow and bringing the green back to life of the surrounding area. Some of you tried to interact with the tree by communication through voice, having a nice conversation. Others had visions brought upon them, persuading them to do evil deeds and set the tree ablaze. All thinking that it was probably the best idea to get out of the world as soon as possible. Spending the night, some of you decided to spend the night at the tree to ensure that no harm came to it, and because it felt like home. And others decided to hope for a good night's rest without any wet dreams coming to them. The following day, you laid out battle plans, where to go next, as Paluna's voices and turmoil seemingly escalating at a rapid pace. You seemed it necessary or deemed it fit to be the next point of interest, to figure out where to find clues and how to negate this potentially oncoming disaster. And with that, You decide to seek out a place that had water. But where is water? Well, there's the ocean right next to Darkmond. There is the ocean to the north, to the west, to the south. Or there is the elemental crash site, the drowned forest in the middle of the continent, just south of Tyr Sanctum, or at least where it used to be. And after careful deliberation, you decide to go for the drowned forest. Thanks to Rose's newly acquired ability to teleport vast distances, you all held hand and prayed that Rose, despite her chaotic manner, would somewhat nail this teleportation. And thank God, because aiming for Tyr Sanctum that is no longer there, where there is now only a large crater with a deep, steep fall, she succeeded. And none of you fell to your death. Big applause to Rose for being the group's navigator slash teleporter slash...
I'm the navigator now.
She is the navigator now.
Oh no.
A role that Reginald happily left behind as he now gets to save his tier 7 spell slots for heroic deeds up in the glorious heavens. Surely. Returning to the scene of crime, where you, definitely you guys, were the sole responsible people of removing Tyr Sanctum from any landmark on this material plane. You found no obstacles, only a snow-ridden landscape with people slowly accustoming themselves to the fact that Tyr Sanctum was still around. You just had to experience some supernatural events to get there. And with that, you decided to venture towards the drowned forest, and thanks to the help of your actual navigator, Paluna, it was a swift journey to get there, with no hindrance, only trekking through snow until the snowy landscape turned into marshland, turning into dense swamp and jungle. The drowned forest lived up to the name in the sense that it is a dense forest with jungle-like surroundings, wildlife of seemingly non-threatening intentions, vines hanging thick from the trees, and roots sticking deep into deep trenches of somewhat murky water, expanding for miles upon miles. And upon reflection, the previous elemental crash site you visited, it would take several days to traverse from one end to another, and suspecting that this might be the same scenario in this case. After a half day's travel, you found yourself at a fairly large lake that seemed undisturbed by tree life or nature in any way. Even animal kind seemed to have left the surroundings behind. And thanks to a frog's daring adventure, or rather a toad, who swam deep into the lake to seek out any wildlife, any interaction, they came across this whirlwind of water, this barrier-like current that when prodded upon, when touched, when interacted with, swept the person or critter alike and shunted them back up to the surface at a high velocity. But thanks to some acrobatic skills from this toad, they landed a headfirst dive and scored 9.5 and 10s from the surrounding monkeys as they raised their signs high up in the air, cheering for the newcomers. With no clear results of what to do and no clues leading them, thinking that this should be the destination, they decided to lead further into the drowned forest to find the epicenter of events, to hopefully find answers or clues. The last time these adventurers visited the Scattered Peaks, another elemental impact site, it had two companions with them who all worshipped divine powers and was back then rejected promptly from participating or from any kind of negotiation. But perhaps this time, when there are no worshippers of the divine in the vicinity, or none of those who at least walk the same path, perhaps there are answers to be found. Or perhaps this is just a dead end with more carnage up ahead. With that said, that's where we left off. With you trekking through this vast, humid, dense, foresty landscape. One of you walking on the surface of the water against their own will, though as a pleasant quality of life in this moment. One of you flying because they can. And the third one, Phineas, currently not assuming any bestial forms, just swimming and climbing across every routes and pathways that doesn't immediately require for them to swim or trek deep waters. We are closing in on nighttime in this drowned foresty landscape. You have already had one night's rest where Phineas set up their camouflaging tents and have not met any hostile encounters quite yet. Thinking about it, did we leave off where you guys finished the long rest? Because then it would not be nighttime, it would be early morning in this swampy landscape.
I think
So
we
you
started a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we started one.
you started a long rest. Right. So nighttime comes to you, and you're not visited by any ominous dreams. Perhaps to someone's regret, hoping that being this close to water and seeking answers, that at least the voices, despite with often hostile intent, reveal some kind of clue for a destination. Nevertheless, the night passes by without any interruptions or nasty dream visitors. A new day starts, and you finish a long rest, reclaiming all lost and spent skill point spell slots and shapeshifts. And that's where we'll start today's session. So, Paluna, how do you start your day in this unfamiliar territory, hoping to look for answers or clues of where to go or do?
Having spent some of the night trying to think of an alternative idea for this place, Paluna's going to activate the Cloak of Flying he got from Reginald way back then, and tell his companions that I'm gonna go fly up and scout, see how this looks from a bird's eye view. I think that might give more clues about how this place is formed.
Wow, that's a great idea. I wish I thought of that yesterday.
We really both should have.
Oh,
Anyhow,
I figured you knew what we were looking for when we decided to come here. But
looking for
well-
the source of his nightmares.
ultimately yes, but there's a difference between knowing exactly and knowing roughly.
Yeah, and you can put
I-
your face in the water because we tried that. So how are you supposed to look?
Well, like this, and Paluna activates the cloak and starts flying up.
The cloak flourishes for a moment and then sends you off into the sky at your will, kind of with a big bounce or leap given your natural jump height. You jump the first 90 feet and then the cloak sets in and lets you hover for a moment before raising you higher up. And at first you have to clear quite a bit of tree crown even by jumping these 90 feet. But as you push through and get a proper overview of this vast expanse, and no matter what direction you look at, ahead or from where you came, it just keeps being tree crowns. And one familiar sight here and there that pops up is these smaller lakes that you have been at. The one you have been at thus far seems to repeat at certain intervals, maybe with a quarter or half a day in between each, in all sorts of directions, leading deeper in and further out of the drowned forest. Make a perception check for me with a DC of 25.
That's a pretty high DC.
looking, you're hoping to find some kind of anomaly that either protrudes through the tree crowns or something that sticks out more than these punts. None,
I would use the Helmet of Farsight to also aid me in this endeavor.
All right. I will say that probably would have lowered the DC a little bit, but it wouldn't give you advantage.
Can I give him guidance?
The roll has happened, but I would. Well, the guidance requires touch, and he's currently 90 plus feet up in the air. So unless you suddenly
I'll
got extended ears.
I'll jump up.
Doing! Oh.
I'm a bunny, I can jump high.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then slap him on the shoulders and land down again.
Take it back. No, I mean, that's okay. Luna, after having looked up there for like 5-6 minutes, flies back down. It's no good. This forest is a total mess. There seems to be more of these watery clearings around, but I don't see any pattern or system to them. It seems sort of regularly spaced about, but no like complete regular spacing, if you know what I mean. There's no pattern to their spacing. It's just some in that direction, some in that direction. So yeah, bit hard to find out.
I see. Well, guess we just continue on. How far does the fort go?
For days.
Days, you say?
Yeah.
So maybe this thing is in the middle.
Seems like the
If we are just at the outskirts, then maybe what we're looking for is in the middle.
I agree. At least that's a good shout to pick a direction where to go. Speaking of, I take off the Cloak of Flying. Would you prefer this, Phineas?
Oh no!
You ended up swimming a lot yesterday.
I mean, I enjoy swimming. I can fly if I want to.
Oh. Yeah then.
You can swim.
I was
you
just
can
keeping
fly,
up with you
and do it
guys.
all.
I think I can move the fastest. Yeah, so.
Oh.
If you guys have a means of moving faster, then by all means, let's go.
Well, this kind of place isn't really going to be able to slow me down unless I want to, but even so, it's good to be cautious in speed. Going too fast means we can miss details.
So you don't want me to fly?
I mean, you can. I'm the one stuck here in the water.
Yeah, that's why I joined you. Seems more, enjoyable that way.
Shall we get going?
Yeah. let's get
Yeah,
going.
probably a good idea if we have a long journey ahead.
Luna is going to start leading the group towards the center of the forest.
Any preparation you would like to do for the next trek's journey? Poluna taking lead? Any spellcasting to prepare you in advance? Any thing that would help guide you through this location?
I mean, I'll, like, ever so often I'll just stop, and if I see like any animals or like some like interesting flowers or trees or something, I would cast either speak with animals or speak with what's the other one called? Plants.
So the fauna and the
Ask if they've seen anything, and
the wildlife is easy to combine this dense foresty place. Monkeys swinging about in vines, birds like parrot-like creatures sitting in trees and just nesting, while there are also snakes of medium-sized varieties and spiders crawling along trees. You don't have to be much squeamish in this place to feel unsettled by the creepy crawlies. So it's more so a matter of who would you like to talk to of the wildlife. The trees that are plenty of, all of them with deep roots that give you the insinuation that most of the trees have been here for a long time and probably have some knowledge to give of the surrounding area.
Yeah, I'll just ask, like, the trees, I guess, if they've seen anything or noticed anything weird going on. Anything is interesting, any out of the ordinary, basically.
Mm-hmm. Make a general persuasion check for me as you speak with all these entities, just to see how successful you are in gathering intelligence, trying to persuade a few of them.
Yep. Persuasion. I guess I will give myself guidance.
I'll allow that.
Oh. Okay. That took a while. It's 1d4. 50.
Speaking with all these entities, both animal kind and forestry alike, you come to learn that the animals have an unusual long lifespan. Some of these monkeys detailing about how they have lived for 20 to 25 years of age, growing even older, some of them, that they worship the nature around them, that is giving them some sense of longevity, and have seemed to gain more of an intelligent being of existence than other typical animals you have spoken with. They are quite articulate in the way they manifest their talk and provide information. Communicating with the trees themselves, you come to learn that many of them seem to be around the same age, all seem to correlate with when this place came to become the drowned forest. Many talk about how water one day erupted from the surface beneath them, lifted the ground upwards, and allowed for their roots to sink deeper than it usually could. Make an insight check for me upon inquiring this intelligence.
26.
Boom. Let's roll.
With the way things are portrayed, it's easy to understand that some elemental beings have had an influence, and that's a given considering where you are. But the fact that the water has not diminished over time could potentially mean that there is some kind of source continuing to maintain this area of existence. With your recent incursion into the Scattered Peaks, where you were told brief stories of the elementals being capable of spreading the existence of the Scattered Peaks by trampling the earth with these elemental-like patrols that came spreading the dryness of the land, eroding the plains surrounding the area. Perhaps something akin to this exists in this place, though, with water seeping into the ground and turning it into marshlands and not exactly erupting new trees in an instant. It is hard to tell the exact source of how it's happening, as you have walked through this place for roughly a day's time now and have not witnessed anything that would have a slight resemblance of what is happening in the Scattered Peaks. Nevertheless, something is sustaining this place through unnatural means.
Okay.
That's the insight you gather from a moderate persuasion check and a high insight. With Paluna taking the lead, I would like Paluna to roll a perception check and a survival check to see how quickly you can navigate through the space and being observative at the same time.
Nice.
Do you even have to roll anymore? Can we just...
Give me like a level, and everything is base 10 whenever I do a skill check that I'm proficient in.
Right. So, so the lowest you can roll is 25 on that?
24.
24.
That's
Right.
fucked up.
Next level. Next
Next.
level.
Next
We're
level.
not there yet.
We're not there yet. Noted. Whew.
Damn.
Navigating, I mean, you are in your natural element. Well, kind of. You can't really dip into it, but you're standing on top of your natural element, and you're navigating through this vast jungle, dense forestry landscape fairly easily. And there are no highways flooding through as all the roofs are disrupting the water currents in a fine manner. And it only has to... You basically just have to tread on top of the water for a little bit to easily find the routes, with the largest gaps in the roots to easily carry your party members through without them being caught by vines or branches by the trees. Phineas is probably the most hindered person in this party, and he is currently the one dragging your travel speed down by 50 to 25%, depending on the current traversal of landscape, as Rose is just casually flying through, pretending to be a small fairy in this landscape, and you're just walking on water because you are Jesus, even though you do not want to be recognized as him.
Poluna is not Jesus. Poluna is the Eldritch Horde impersonator of Jesus.
No, I don't see the difference. No. Navigating through this jungle, for the first time, you catch glimpses of wildlife swimming through the streams. You have seen larger snakes swimming side by side with Phineas, as he has been in his toad form. You have caught small schools of fish traversing with the flow of the river. But the natural habitants turn from being normal fish-like entities to creatures of foreign origin. They begin to have oddities to them. They begin to have long whiskers like a catfish, but whiskers extending far beyond them. They begin to have luminescent properties and are kind of causing this trail of fluorescent glow trailing behind them. They all seem to be accustomed to the surroundings, but you're not accustomed to the sight of them. And you begin to get this eerie feeling of being watched.
Ooh, can I find out what's watching me? Can I
Make a perception check for me. Looking through the dense jungle, feeling this ominousness trailing you, you begin to hear whispers in your head. We have found you. You keep hearing this voice
Poluna will
beckoning.
slow down.
Stops in his tracks. Rose, Phineas. You notice Poluna just stopping on the middle of the water in an unlike Poluna fashion, not in like a curiosity scouting ahead or confident strides surveilling the area, just holding their movements completely.
Are you okay, Poluna?
Something's here.
Fish?
You guys hear anything?
Look
No,
down.
something that speaks coherent words.
That was the step.
Did you say something, Rose?
No. I didn't say anything. Mr. Marshmallow, did you see something?
shh.
It might have been him.
Well, I think something's stalking and or calling out to us. Felt like something was saying that it had been waiting for me here.
What?
What? Where?
Yes.
Where? I look around. See if I can get the
I-
source.
Phineas, make a perception check, and Rose, for the heck of it, even though you have to roll nat 20, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
No.
That is the opposite of
I
a nat
think I
20.
know.
That is a not 20.
Poluna and Phineas are scouting ahead, looking beyond trees, and you just see Rose closing in on this frog-like entity sitting on the side of a tree. Is it that frog speaking to you, Rose? Is that the frog whispering to the party? What are they whispering?
I'll like whisper to the frog like,
Uh.
did you say something? You're messing with them.
Rose, I'm pretty sure
Luna?
it's not the frog.
I think I found it.
No?
Hmm.
Phineas, you're the animal talker, right? You can confirm this.
Luna, having this conversation, you hear again. You bring strangers to this land. You bring the evil.
Whoa, whoa,
We
whoa,
have
whoa.
found you.
Can we have a normal conversation instead of this? I'm trying to... What do you mean, bring the evil? Hello?
As you stand there, thanks to your alert feed, you're not caught by surprise, but you are caught by the suddency of a swift movement through the river stream below you, a shape of some kind of shadowy figure skirting through the water, nearly unhindered, as if just parting the water in front of it, like a sailfish diving swiftly.
Quickly.
God, I just saw that
I'm
highlight.
quickly.
Yeah.
Oh no. Swiftly. Yep.
Shiver and quiff.
Swiftly through the snow. No, swimming swiftly through the river stream, unhindered by the water tension. Just a streak of shadow.
I assume that's you swimming down there, but seriously, I come in peace. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me.
Who are you talking to?
We have found you.
I'm
Keep
gonna
saying it's found me.
I'm gonna try and get some higher ground in one of the trees.
You climb up just for fun of it, make an acrobatics check for me, just to see how well Phineas climbs with his bunny-like.
Anyone?
Okay, fuck. This bunny that has like no.
I jump up.
capability of- You just boing, you jump up the trees and catch
What do
the
you mean,
lowest
no?
hanging branch to
I
get
can
the high
climb.
ground. No, you can't climb. You're incapable of climbing. Rose, in your head you hear, pretty little girl. Come,
Yeah?
peer into the water. I would like for you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Solid 12?
A solid 12. You peer into the water and you just see a school of fish.
Are there anything special about these fish?
Make a nature check for me to see if there are any kind of special fish. I mean, you've seen a few school of fish traversing through this swamp, and they seem to pretty similar to the fish you've seen so far. Nothing standing out.
Luna, I heard it in my head too, a voice.
Oh, jolly.
He's in the water, but I just see a fish.
It makes sense that it all happens down in the water. I don't know. Let me try this. I come in peace to learn what is happening to me. I do not seek to bring harm, only to find answers. Do with that what you will.
Bring the evil to these forests. We have found you. Make an insight check for me. It is in that moment you realize there is not one voice in your head. There are two. Two entities are speaking, but because it's telepathically, you can't tell the different dialects. But one seems to be slightly dragging out their words more than the other entity.
Wait, there's two of you. Two things.
Once again,
bring
in the
the
water, another streak of dark quickly traverses. You can't tell if it is surrounding you by circulating the trees and going back and forth, or if there are several entities swarming or just keeping close trace of you. Phineas, looking from above the tree, looking down on the water surface with fairly clear vision on this, you just catch very faint glimpses of one or two entities seemingly swiftly streaking by, and one slightly slowly trailing you 50 to 100 meters behind you from where you came. The one that seems to be trailing you seems to have slightly wider body mass compared to the thing streaking swiftly through.
Guys, there's something coming slowly from where we came. It's following us. Should we make a run for it, or
Probably.
do you want to engage these creatures?
Up for a conversation, learning whatever this
I
thing
mean,
in head cursing me is.
they're talking to you. What are they even saying? Like, are they talking nicely, or you say that you kept hearing voices, but I don't hear anything.
They're saying that they have found me and that I've brought the evil to this place. And by the evil, I assume whatever's haunting, possessing, haunting.
And
Honestly, I
do
don't
they
know what the
seem
word for this
happy
is.
about this, or like annoyed, or
I think one of them might be
Mad.
nice because he called me a pretty girl. That was kind of
Usually not a good thing when you lead the conversation with that while not showing up yourself. Look, I wouldn't... Elementals are hard to read, okay?
No?
is this elemental?
I'll bet
Can
on
they
it.
talk? Okay.
Probably.
I mean, if you want to talk, then yeah, sure, go ahead, talk. I'll sit up here and give you cover. I'll pull out my little hand bow and hand crossbow and start aiming, like trailing the bit larger creature that
Can
is
I
coming.
fly up towards, like, kind of, sort of hiding behind the tree, but up in the air? And also, can I cast mage armor on myself?
As you try to leap from where you stood looking into the water, you find yourself you'd rather just stay there, but you cast Mage Armor on yourself.
Right.
Can you make another wisdom saving throw for me? You find it quite suitable just to stand here and communicate. This is a good place to stand. It's a nice, relaxing place, and you just made a new frog friend. I mean, why not stay here and just have a nice communication with it?
Yeah.
Phineas, you're trailing this dense, shadowy, lurking creature in the water, and you see slowly begin to reach for the surface. The first thing that breaches the water surface is a human-like head with green scales trailing down his back. And you see it like slowly crawling over some of the roots extending into the water. And you see a scaly tail end of it as it begins to dive deep underwater again, barely seeing the end of what you easily perceive to be a snake-like tail.
Would I have seen something like this before, creature? Or can I discern what it is?
Make a history check for me to see how.
Pretty bad at this. Good roll.
Through your journeys, you have encountered many tales, not in the same way that a sailor has, more so in inquiring about supernatural things that you could potentially have a connection to. You've heard of different hybrid entities of mixtures between animal as yourself are somewhat in between. You've heard of Yantis before, these snake human-like.
Okay.
Guys?
Okay.
Yeah, that
Hello?
got out
Did
for
he
me.
robot out?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's strange, I think, creature, underworld creature you got out.
Did he cut out for you too, Opa?
I heard Yanti, and then
Okay, so you
that's-
have familiarity with these like mixed breeds between humanoid and animal.
yeah, it's like the
this-
serpent folk.
Yeah, you've heard about Yantis before. the more watery.
Oh, God.
Watery.
Wow, it's really trying to make you unable to finish talking about this.
That's crazy. We've been playing games all week on Discord, and there's been no issues. The moment it's D&D time, it just shits the bed.
Shall we do the other call again?
Sure.
Yes.
So the other call. Da-da-da.
There we go.
Let's see how well
The
this goes.
Callmobile.
Hi, my name is Nikki.
Hello.
Shall we try this iteration of...
Let's try it one more time, the
Okay.
explanation.
You've heard these mixed breeds of animal creatures before and humanoids, where you yourself is somewhere in between that.
Oh no.
You've heard
Oh,
of Yantis before, the
Yes.
mixed breed between snakes and humans. And you've also heard of the more aquatic, watery variants, the Naga variety. There's a mix of the scaly humanoid figures, all of unknown backgrounds, yet have somehow made to become an intelligent race living off in secluded civilizations. Seeing the snake-like tail, you gather that it is either a Yanti or a Naga variety that has been manipulated with in some way, considering the surroundings you're in.
Okay. I'll shout. Oh, behind you. It's close. Went on the water again. Some sort of humanoid snake creature. Not sure exactly what it is, but just be careful.
Just be careful. Says
I
the
mean, you
cute
wanted
bunny
the
up in the
dog,
tree.
so
Mm.
yeah, I'm sitting safe. Hopefully.
Mm. It's safe to say that you're sitting alert, negating one.
Yeah, I'm
could
like
potentially
trying
be
to
a
get some
surprise
Overwatch.
attack. Mm.
That look around for what are you talking
I'm
about?
also trying to hide a bit from the creatures down below.
Rose, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Seeing
hear
if you
what I was
can
saying?
catch something about below.
15?
Oh, I'm trying to hide as well.
Hmm,
the
okay,
tree.
make a stealth check. Yeah.
9.
You feel so safe up in that tree. It's unbelievable. Surely no one else can
Completely
replicate
hidden
the
away.
jump you just made. You are the jumper of all jumpers. You are the Michael Jordan of bunnies. Sort of. Rose, with your perception check, you just barely catch the tail end of this creature submerging into the water and leaving a slight, nearly untraceable splash before disappearing. It doesn't disturb the watery surface, it just trails deep underneath. At least that's what you see, Phineas. And you see Rose kind of looking in the general direction where you had lost a clear vision of this entity. Meanwhile, Paluna, you're standing tentative, waiting for something to happen as this streak-like entity below you just quickly breezes by. We have found you.
Well, what were you looking for? I'm here.
You.
Yes.
Fulfill your mission. Come
Thank
home.
God.
Us.
Paluna takes out his bow. They're aligned with Schmuck McEvil in my head. Just ignore them.
Hmm.
If they try
Yes,
it, we'll
you-
just have to end up.
Venus, you trace this dense mass and it emerges once again. It's about 30 feet away from Paluna, just staring at him from behind, seemingly undetected by Paluna in this moment. But instead of the telepathic communication, it vocalizes. You bring the evil to the forest. And as you hear this, Paluna, turn around, you see this female-like, snake-like entity staring at you. Leave the forest before we claim you.
First question. Claim me. Cute. What is the evil? Go on, be specific. I don't exactly fancy myself being of evil persuasion, nor Rose or Phineas. So, cough up. If you're gonna run around throwing about accusations, at least elucidate.
The evils that you bring with you that disturb the water, those that steer away from us but yet hunt those that belong here. Why do you bring this evil? Leave.
Get rid of it, I think. Look, honestly, I was hoping you guys knew more about this shit than I did. Clearly you do.
The entity locks eyes with these narrow yellow like cat eyes staring at you. Make a persuasion check for me. Just to see if you can convince it that you're not directly tied to the menace brought with you.
Well,
12. Depressive 12. This snake-like creature locks eyes with you and peers around to see if it can spot any other, and sees Rose standing, your companion. She too brings the evil. It pushes off the root and slowly submerges into the water again. Rose, in you so badly want to cause havoc. God, it would be so easy just the next time that creature pops his head out to release whatever dormant power is within you, just to see that creature bleed.
Oh.
The fuck?
Can Paluna? Can I inside check Rose?
Rose just seems to be completely normal. Rose is just standing there in a Rose manner, having a conversation with a frog that is sitting up against this tree stem, this very same frog from earlier. Not necessarily giving off any hints that there should be anything wrong with them. The area is quiet for another.
Try to look
questions.
eyes on this entity. To try to pay attention to when it rears its head back up.
Silence for a moment. Streak of dark rushing below Paluna, disappearing again into dense forestry. And again, this snake-like creature emerges, breaches the water surface, now 15 feet away from you, Paluna, staring with his half-humanoid body crawling up one of the roots, extending towards you. If you're not the evil, why do you bring it then?
You're asking the questions I want to know. Why is this thing tucked into me like a goddamn parasite?
He's trying to get rid of it. You know, we're looking for answers, not to fight. I'll shout from the tree.
Oh. Having revealed yourself, the snake-like creature almost twists his body 180 and looks up towards you.
Oh, come on.
You
You can't tell me you
morph it.
didn't see that.
You, a friend of the forest.
I am, yes. Friend of the forest, friend of animals, creatures. Yeah.
Can you vouch for this creature?
To be honest, I don't know him that well. But he hasn't done anything that suspects me of being evil. He seems nice, and I want to help him get rid of his problem. Do you have any answers? Or do you
Make a
know
persuasion
someone?
check for me. I'm contemplating giving you disadvantage for saying he's not evil, but you caught it in the last moment by correcting or
What do you mean?
adding that to it. So straight roll persuasion.
12? I didn't say he was evil, did I?
You don't know if he's evil, is what you said. But then you said
Yeah, I mean,
he
I
seems
said I
nice
don't
and-
know. Huh?
Hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
it's the truth.
Some hesitation in the snake-like creatures staring at you for a moment, looking over at Paluna. If you only come to seek answers, do know we are many. We can lead you to the Guardian. Perhaps
Go
the
on.
Guardian can answer your questions. Rose, what is your highest, second highest level offensive spell that has area of effect?
Synaptic static.
I would like for you to cast Hypnotic Static on the snake-like creature and Paluna.
Oh no.
And what is the radius of it?
20-foot radius. Sphere.
So Phineas would be out of reach. Okay. What is the
That's
DC on
tough.
that?
That is a DC 18, and it's an intelligence saving throw.
DC.
I would like the
18
ability to
saving.
roll initiative against that because of my alert feat. She can't get the jump on me.
All right.
And
The,
if she's
the
not
combat is
being
started by
stealth-
her doing the action. It is not like a surprise round, but she still gets the action off first, and then we are into initiative in that sense. Because you do not initially react to her. You can do a reaction shot like Will the World Tree to benefit yourself, or if it is an area of effect. Well, it's not a dex saving throw. With that said, I'm gonna bring up the battle map.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm sorry,
boy.
guys. No,
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me just.
Since when are you evil?
I'm not.
Yeah.
You would be in the
that's what I
center
was-
area here.
Dirty map.
With this snake-like creature.
Holy fuck, it is lacking. Never mind. There we go.
Well, I would be next. Where are
Where
they?
am I?
Rose, you would be over here. Talking with a frog on this tree.
Of course.
Which tree am I in?
You would be sitting in the tree just above Paluna. You trail something that came from back here, which turned out to be the snake-like creature.
Why is everything laggy? What the hell?
It's a big size map. It's 50 by 50. So that takes a bit to load in. So, Paluna, you see Rose about to do a spell. You can't tell exactly. Well, make an insight check to see if it is. You have seen her cast some spells before, so okay, you recognize that this spell is not meant for a single target. This spell has the ability to hit multiple targets, and you do deem that with your vicinity of this creature that you might be within the scope of this spell.
Rose, what the god?
That cut out.
That's the idea. Like Luna would say, basically get through like saying, "Rose, what are you?" Realize that it's about to go wrong. Go like, "Get out, dodge!"
So, with that said, this is not an attack roll. This is a saving throw, an intellect saving throw by a snake-like creature.
I'm pretty
And-
sure she has to contest me on initiative to be able to do this before I get around. That's the whole point of alert.
Well, this begs the question. I mean, all I
it's
see.
the definition of a surprise round.
Well, the surprise round is just the enemy's getting to, or you getting to attack before the enemy gets to do anything. This is her initiating combat by casting the spell. So there is no follow-up. She doesn't do bonus actions or movement or so on. That would be the case if it was a surprise round. This is just a attack to initiate.
Fair enough. I mean,
In which
then I
way you
guess
can
we'll
do
have to
your
take-
reaction because you're not surprised. You can do a reaction to Will of the World Tree to give yourself advantage on the saving throw, or to try and use an action to guide the person away in some way. But you do not get a full round.
okay. So I get a reaction, is what you're saying.
Yes. And after that, we roll initiative.
Give me a second. I'm just looking through my catalog of shit to do.
No worries.
It's what I've been trying to make like a simplified equipment sheet for all of us. Well,
Mhm,
not equipment sheet, but one that makes it more explicit. And one of the things I'm trying to get to work with it is basically making some tables that, like, we can say these are the bonus actions we usually have, so it's easier to have an overview of them.
What about
But I haven't
indexing?
really got-
So you can search for bonus action or reaction.
Oh yeah, no, that's an idea in there, an indice style or tag index.
Soon we'll go to Oren for advanced character sheets instead of using Roll20. We can tag all the spells with like AoE tags, so Saf can just quickly search AoE and all spells with AoE components pop up.
Yeah, I mean, Roll20 character sheet is not great, but
I know that Rose is attempting to attack us. That is
Yes.
all I have right now.
You know the Rose is casting a spell in your direction that you have seen before and you know has AoE damaging properties.
Yeah. I mean, I'm debating whether I just need to try and shoot Rose first.
What the fuck?
No, this is Poluna did pick up that he and you were accused of harboring something evil. That was a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he also knows we might, if that's the case, we're not at full control and we might have to go down fighting each other. So
I'm
I
just
think-
grabbing some tea while sitting in the tree and just watching everything unfold.
Just swinging your bunny legs back and forth. Whee!
Out of Rose
I'll
and
also
Balloon,
say,
I
I'm
wonder
not
who has
with
something
the-
evil in them.
I'm not with them.
I can't use
I'm a
my
neutral
reaction
party.
to move, right?
What?
No. That's not a
Actually-
reaction.
Am I in
This is-
range of this guy?
If you're in range of that guy for
Yes.
the AoE effect, yes.
No, but do I consider them friendly?
They're not hostile. They're not friendly. They are.
If anyone that's is an enemy, it's Rose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, but if an enemy is within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to move away when something
I think
bad
that's
won't work.
Considering
what's
that
happening here.
you went in with this for negotiated purposes and have not
Mhm.
initiated combat with this creature directly, I wouldn't say you're considered an enemy for the time being.
Nope, that was I just want to read that. Nope. You know what? Rose gets to enjoy Will of the World Tree. She's going to get disadvantage, and the creature here is going to get advantage.
The creature is going to get advantage. All right.
Yes, not me.
So go ahead and make. Rose just casts ray of mass flame throwing hands. Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll against Rose.
I don't have any source of advantage here, right? No. Does 21 hit you?
Rose, what is your AC with mage armor?
18, can I use shield?
You cast shield.
Why not?
How can she do that while she's casting another spell?
In the same way
A
you can
reaction.
cast counter spell
reaction.
while casting a spell.
Yeah.
That is a
You
weird
were
D&D
trying
rule.
to cast Synaptic Static, right?
Mhm.
Let me check something, because I believe that you are trying to cast 2 spells currently that both require a verbal or semantic component.
Bruh.
Dude.
And where is that thing? Verbal somatic, 1 reaction. Verbal somatic. So they do have the same components. So you both need to be able to speak and cast 1 spell and the other at the same time. I don't know if you can do that. That is
But
up to
okay,
the DM.
the way it goes is she casts the spell, right? So she's done. Then you reaction, you shoot. You don't reaction before the cast is over, right?
I
And
was
then
assuming I'd
she
get
can
this
shield.
before she
Uh,
gets to cast on me. Like
But
this is
why
the
would
one
you
thing I get to
why
do
would you
before
get
her
that
cast.
before? Why? That makes no sense.
Because you can't surprise Paluna with alert. As long as I'm conscious, you can't get jump on me that easily.
So you're like
that would effectively
clairvoyant
be a
that
surprise
she's
round.
going to cast then? That makes no sense.
No, but Paluna
You know
would
that she's
hear
a-
her. Paluna would hear
Yeah,
her
but you don't
start
know what she's
speaking the
doing.
spell. No, but that's what the insight check
So-
was. It basically told me she's hammering with something that I know. I've seen her cast this before.
Mm.
I think you're trying a little bit too hard to make this not happen.
Fair
It
enough.
doesn't really
Well, I
matter,
think
right?
either way,
It's fine, but
synaptic static would go through though, right? Even if you hit me, if I'm done
What I'm trying to
casting.
argue is that you can't do the shield.
No, I know.
The conflict of interest, let's see, are we...
it's just how you interpret everything, I guess. The order of
Somatic, is that, that's verbal, right?
Somatic
Oh.
No,
is
verbal is
hands.
verbal. Somatic is
Oh.
the hands.
Hmm.
Let's see. Both of them have both verbal and somatic. It's fine. We can. Not to shield it.
Um, from what I can see, I have an article here that has the same question from 2019. Let's see. That is no rules that says that even if they have the same components, that you can't cast them at the same time. So apparently Rose can speak 2 words at the same time.
Nice.
okay, that doesn't make
Hmm.
sense. But
Yeah, that doesn't.
when it
Well,
comes
we
to
can
spells, yeah. I mean, I do agree with the argument of the whole vocal part of it, but all the article says that as long as you have a reaction, and then you can cast it at the same time.
The way I was thinking is kind of like how Opa said it, like
Mm.
I cast the Synaptic Static, then he uses his reaction, and then I use my reaction. But if it's all happening at the same time, then I understand the argument that it doesn't work.
I mean, the other argument is that since we haven't actually started the turns yet, she doesn't have a reaction because she hasn't taken a turn. But
You
that
used
would
her
go
reaction.
both
But then you
ways.
don't have a reaction either.
Mm.
Yeah, you rule it however you want. It's fine.
I would say that
It's the
I would
same
just
thing-
like
okay,
to follow
I'll-
the rules that reactions can happen as long as you have a reaction.
But that's the same thing with counterspell, right? So if I cast a spell, a mage counterspells my spell, and I counterspell his counterspell. It is allowed in the rules.
Yeah.
It all happens
that's
at the
It would be
same
the
time.
same. It would be the same thing. Then.
The thing is, the counterspell is basically after someone has finished creating the spell and throws it out. That's when the counterspell happens, right? So
No, the
you're
counterspell
already-
untangles the arcane that is happening at the moment.
Oh yeah, you interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The thing is, counterspell has no verbal components. It just requires a hand movement.
Yeah.
It's just
but-
somatic.
Right. I can see the logic behind it, but according to rules or previous answered articles, we're going to let things go through. A reaction is a reaction. So
Right.
you hit them, or you deflect the arrow of the Will to Will tree. And static goes through. It would have gone through anyway, but go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw for the subnatic static. And let's see what happens after that. 22
22.
and a 21, and DC is 18.
Yep.
So is it a half damage and no negative effects?
Let's see. Yeah, half damage.
All right. Dum, 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 dum.
So
Just
half,
casually.
that's 12? 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic damage to the Snake, who succeeded on a 21, and to Paluna, who succeeded on a 22. With that, we will go into initiative order. So we'd like for everybody to roll initiative, and Phineas, is up to you if you want to stay in the combat or not.
I'll roll initiative, but I'm not gonna.
All right. God, plus 10
Know what's
initiative.
happening.
Holy. I'm gonna roll for this thing by itself. That's an 8. And for this thing, that's an 18. So with that, Paluna, you immediately take your reaction, and as your turn comes up, you have your reaction again, and you're first in combat. As Rose still seems very intent, looking towards you and the snake-like creature. What would we like to do?
Rose, what the hell? We're allies. Like being possessed. Take her down, but don't kill her. As Paluna is going to run up here to hide.
Running across the water.
Runs away.
Take her down. Runs across the water, jumps up to a brood, and then.
No,
roll
I
a
imagine like I
stealth roll.
use.
Get her.
You know,
and
literally
runs
run across the
away.
water.
Amazing.
I think you're considered stealth, correct?
That was one bonus action. Now I'm going to non-lethally shoot Rose.
Non-lethally shoot Rose with a triple advantage and sneak attack.
Something like that, yes.
Mhm.
So the highest of 1, 2, 3.
I do
28.
not believe your
28.
shield reaches that high,
Oh, it doesn't.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It doesn't. What?
25 points of damage, Rose.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
With that, Rose, I would like for you to roll Wisdom saving
One sec.
throws.
I just have to do that. That's
Mhm.
not true. I will just get my calculator. How much damage was it?
Immediately,
25?
Damn.
growth reports.
That's crazy.
25 points
Yeah.
of damage. Mm.
Crazy self-report.
Okay. Yes. What did you want me to do?
All right. Make a Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. 20. Natural 20.
Damn. You snap out of the current enslavement that you have been under.
Yeah.
As you come to.
That's
Wait, really?
crazy.
No way.
Didn't you guys
That's
notice
crazy.
that?
Who would have thought that? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, I heard his voice in my head.
Looking into the water to your left, you see a serpent-like fish creature with long tendrils extending behind it. just looking up at you with 3 peering eyes.
Oh, what the?
Fucked
Wait.
up.
It doesn't seem like it's like an enemy.
Wait, we have Abelas! Yeah!
Oh.
God, these are one of my favorite monsters of DM. if
Oh,
this is the right
Balloona, why
thing.
did you shoot me?
You were fighting! Started throwing out magic!
Oh, gee.
So? Ouchie, ouchie, my boo boo.
Okay, this evil-looking fish.
Hmm.
Oh,
Uh, Paluna, is that the end of your turn?
Well,
what?
does Rose look like she successfully snapped out of it at this point?
You just know you hit Rose with an arrow. All of this is happening within like a round.
Alright, I'm gonna use another bonus action to hide, and keep an eye on Rose from there. So that's a 9 on the dice.
You consider yourself concealed.
One more level and my stealth is permanent at 35 or above. Yes.
What?
Reliable talent is hilarious.
Rose, you're up.
Okay.
Do I see this fish? I don't.
You
do
did
I?
not see it. No.
Can I see it from
Oh.
where?
Make a perception check. You do have the elevation potentially, but
Yeah,
the way
that's-
that is submerged with the murky water, it is a high DC. DC 30.
Oh,
Oh, that would have been good.
well, that would have been at 20.
Mm.
Get
I
the-
will say that you do not see the fish, but you do see as Rose is struck by the arrow, you do see vaguely that she looks to her left into the water.
So, I just see this fish popping up. And is it?
Well, it's not popping up. It's like beneath the water surface, there's this green trail behind it and has long tendrils. And it's just peering at you with 3 eyes through the water.
Jesus. Okay, so I was enslaved. Now I'm not, and I have initiated combat, but I'm not even sure what's going on at the moment.
I would say it is a very confusing moment because to you, you were just having a conversation with a frog.
And now Paluna has shot me. There's a fish staring
Twice.
at
You have
me.
Arrow in your chest, and
Do
yeah.
I see?
I imagine
By the
I was
way-
more aiming for her knee.
What
Oh,
the
I
fucking arrow
see.
to the
Fair enough.
knee? Really?
Rose, by the way,
What the-
Rose, go ahead and make 3
That's
wild
the
magic
death of
searches
all-
for me.
What? 3 wild magic surges? What are you talking about?
Search rolls because you did shield, you did mage armor, you did shield, and you did cybernetic static.
Okay.
Do you remember what your DC
We're
is
just.
at?
Yeah, I do. I've written it down. So that succeeds. So hold up. I'm just gonna
One higher.
press it by 1 and then roll. Okay,
Nice.
and
Mhm.
that triggers it.
That's probably not good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Time for me to open another tab. Yep. Let's see. Wild magic table.
I shall
Okay,
roll a 1d100.
Rose, go ahead and roll a 1d100 for me.
62. At least it's not 27.
62.
Hashtag not 27. Become clan.
All right. I'm not going to reveal anything yet. You just feel something bubbling inside of you.
Wait, nothing happened? I just feel.
Another
Nothing happens
fight?
by you.
Okay.
Mm.
Right, hold up.
What would you like to do?
I would like to see if I can see Phineas or Paluna.
You know what, Rose? I would like for you to read it, but not loud. I just roll
Okay.
62. Read 62 for me. I
Right,
think that
hold
makes more sense.
on.
Seth wrote down the entire True Wild Magic table on a note block with pen.
Okay.
I see.
Why?
Absolute mad woman.
So she didn't need to open a tab.
Yeah, but now you need to get the physical tab.
Don't worry about it. Now she can doodle flowers and bunnies and stuff next to it.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I see Phineas over there?
You do not see
You can roll a
Paluna. He is.
perception check.
It is an action to roll a perception check.
No, I
so,
won't. But if I just glance around, I see any of my allies because I just
what is
got out of
what
this
is your
equipment.
passive perception?
That's probably really bad. Let's see. 14.
Because Phineas, you rolled a 13?
14.
No.
14.
9.
You see a cute little hare creature sitting up in a tree, swinging his leg back and forth, looking down on you.
I mean, I have like a hand crossbow pointed at this whole scene. So I'm just like ready to. Shoot.
Very intimidating hare, just
No,
pointing
not
a
really.
crossbow.
Okay, I will just go like this, and then I will
Mm.
I will fly to. All right, it shows now. Here. And then I.
As you leave
Oh.
that range, it is going to make an attack of
No,
opportunity on you.
no! I was standing here.
Yeah, it has a reach of 10 feet.
Oh, I didn't know that. Can I not leave then?
As is 10. Yo, no. That's the meta game.
That's how it works.
As you try to leave this area, you see his long tendrils extend for this wrist-like creature, piercing through the water surface, latching towards you. Let's see. Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
You take a mere 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Here comes the aboleth. Do 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 do.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? I was like, should I use advantage on this? And then I was like, nah, I have plus 10.
Nah, I have plus
That's
10.
fucked up.
So, as you leave the body range, you feel the tendril latch onto you, and you feel the stinging pain, but it lets go, and you get to fly away.
Okay.
For now, you feel okay.
I'm
You don't
scared.
feel any invading forces.
Do you see this
anymore.
happen?
You just see
I
this small tendril-like thing extend from the water surface, hit
Yeah.
Rose,
Well,
and she flies across.
now
the
I don't
surface
know.
over
Now I
towards
don't
you.
want him to fly away. Now that he has attacked me.
So it attacks you, and you stay there. Okay.
No. I will still fly. I just won't fly that far away. I will fly like
Oh,
over here. Can I still see it though? Like,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
To you, it's not trying to stay hidden.
If it attacks even at opportunity, then it does. If it attacked from stealth, then it is no longer stealth. So wouldn't Phineas be able to see it too?
It is not stealth in that way. It has a natural camouflage. So as long as it's underwater, it is considered concealed.
Oh gosh.
So as Rose flies away and is stung by this, you just hear Rose shout profanities towards some entity next to her.
I will. I'm gonna use telekinesis on it. I'm gonna lift it up out of water.
Like the little fire spell telekinesis?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Why did you
What's
say
the
it
thing
like
for
that?
that?
I don't know.
The level 5 spell telekinesis?
Because she has telekinesis, telekinetic shove, and the telepath.
Yeah, I have a lot of shit.
He has
telekinetic
has
shot,
three
telekinetic
things that are
reprisal.
telekinetic.
Okay,
She is the mind
I-
invader. We just don't know it yet.
exactly.
I mean, she should have been an aberrant sorcerer. Illicit powers. No,
Let's see, how is this play? Okay, so it's my ability. Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check.
okay.
So I make an charisma check then.
Just a strength check or like an athletics check.
It's oh wait, let me just.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Roll on that one.
Oh, you want me to roll or? First, okay, maybe I'll roll that one too.
I want to
let's
see if you roll on that one too. Yeah, let's go for it. Another nat one. Let's go. Come on, Seth.
Thank
Ah, okay.
So I lifted
So
up
what do you-
in the air.
hmm
How
You-
far could I lift it?
I mean, for now you've just connected to it, and then you can
Oh,
move it 30
yes.
feet in any direction. So if you want to move it out of the water, that's 10 feet.
Yes. Yes,
Mm.
I will move it up 30 feet. So up 20 feet and 10 feet up the water, and then 20 feet up in the air. And then I will just like with my
Okay.
other hand, like I will have like one hand pointed to it, like kind of like lifting it up telekinetically, and then I point with my other hand, my finger, and just look over to where Phineas is, like, there, the fish, evil fish.
So, first of all, go ahead and make a wild magic search roll. Check.
But I didn't cast this. Well, okay, yeah, I did actually. Okay.
She says while holding telekinetic
Funny.
connection. Damn, you've burned so many nat 20s already
That one,
on this.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
DC,
with this
DC.
said, as you now grasp onto this entity and you lift it 30 feet upwards, you now see the full length of this, and so do you, Paluna and Phineas, as this 15 feet long fish-like entity with tendrils that is almost twice as long, dangling from it, with this blue, scaly outer surface with green mucus dripping down from it. It's now just dangling there. And the moment that it has clear visibility of everything, it immediately twists its body and looks towards you, Paluna.
Oh god, that's creepy.
Fucking.
Mm.
Does it even have this perception roll? Bring it the fuck on.
It is not a matter of perception. It is a matter of it knows.
Connection.
Okay, I think.
So I have a question here. Has Paluna ever seen a fish like this?
Make an insight check for me, just to see.
I mean,
We are not bloodborning this shit.
the eyes, man. The eyes.
As you suddenly are locked in eye contact with this creature and the agape, toothy mouth, while you not recognize the distinct features as something, oh yeah, I've seen that when I've been on the sea or in my dreams, there's some familiarity about this entity.
All right, I'll save the rest of my reaction to that thing until my turn.
Rose, anything else you would like to
No,
do?
I'll end my turn there.
It is now the Naga's turn. The Naga, bewildered by the situation that just happened, looks around and looks towards, well, the only creature that it knows where is, which is Phineas and Rose, and this dangling
It can
fish.
see the
as it does.
fish.
It can see the fish. Let's see. So the only natural target for it would be not Phineas, because you have established that Phineas is friendly to this environment. Seth, roll a d6 for me. 1 to 3, it goes with you. 4 to 6, it goes with the fish.
6.
It looks towards the fish, and you hear this hiss. Unfriendly. And he casts banishment on it.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's see. Same throw on banishment.
it does that when I'm holding it in my teleconnection. I'm just kidding.
You just pull with it. Whee! No. Charisma saving throw. Is this fish very charismatic? Let's see.
Highly doubt it.
It's what I think it is. We're not gonna hit its mental saves. Maybe we
See
are.
this magic expel from the snake creature's hand, pierces toward the fish and tries to encapsulate the fish. The fish for a moment flickers in and out, and the spell is shunned from it, and it retains its state of being in this world. The snake will submerge into its natural habitat using 10 feet, and then it will swim probably try to flee. So we'll swim another 40 feet that way.
Could I ask, by the way, if that fish, did it seem like the fish was the one who had me enslaved before?
The spell does not allow you to know who the caster was when it's broken. You just know you heard a whispering voice in your head telling you to do its bidding. But you have not heard this creature's voice or been in communication with it before. So for all you know, it could be the frog on the tree.
Probably is.
Phineas, you just see the biggest catch ever caught on a fishing line. You see Rose proudly shouting, "There it is!"
Evil fish.
Mhm.
Okay. How hurt does everyone look?
Rose seems to
I'm
be in
thinking
an
of it.
okay state, but she is bleeding from an arrow to the knee and a tear along her ankle.
And this Naga?
Seems fine.
Okay. Well, I'm still a bit confused at what is going on, I think, from my point of view. There's this big fish coming out of the water, I guess. But, can I make it to like this tree branch over here, like the edge?
Make an acrobatics for me. You do gleam that you have to be a bit agile to get over there, so it's up to you if you want to do that.
Sure.
You're not facing imminent death from falling.
11.
The DC is 10, so it's not like... You jump through a bit uncertain because of the humidity causing the moss on the branch to be a bit slippery, but otherwise easy enough to do.
I would like to retain my high advantage point. And,
Okay.
I bonus action will use Balm of the Summer Court, which allows me to spend a bunch of hit die to heal someone 120 feet away.
Look, you said
All right.
So I will, let's say, do like 6? Seems about right. Sure. So 66. Wow.
Ayo!
Damn.
You regain 25 hit points,
Damn.
and you gain 6 temporary hit points.
So that's almost back to full. You negated Paluna's murder attempt.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Phineas!
And I'll shout, "Are you okay, Rose? What happened? What are you doing?" And then I'll shoot one shot at the fish, I guess. Maybe 2, because I have extra attack. Just normal crossbow shots.
All right.
So that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 7 points and extra attack 21.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
10.
All right.
Yep.
You launch 2 arrows into it. They pierce for a moment, and then they fall out of his wiggling body. You feel like you dealt the damage, but it's thick scales. Is that the end of your turn? You're gonna sit on that branch
I
and
think
just
he's
dangle your
restrained,
legs?
by the way, right? So there should be advantage, I think.
Is that so?
Yeah, attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh, I'll roll 2 more then.
Just to see if you can hit that now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them is in a 20, so one more d6 then. Right.
Yep.
So another 4 points.
Big damage on those 100 crossbows.
Little pot shots, like little pew
I
pew.
missed this sling from older D&D. 1d4 stone damage.
Mhm. I have sling proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna use one, but
Yeah, I
Yep.
actually think I threw that
There you
in
go.
there just because I missed the sling. And it would be cool to have someone who perhaps launch
yeah,
potions
but
with
deals
it. I
no
don't know.
damage.
It deals no damage, but it's a great weapon. God, Baldur's Gate 2.
Mm.
Oh. Right. That's the end of your turn. It is
Yep.
now the fish's turn. It looks towards Euros. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Hmm. There's a wisdom. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I should have probably also rolled initiative for my
20?
toad.
20 succeeds. You hear this
I'll do that now, yeah.
compelling voice, and yeah, you can do that. You hear this compelling voice. Release me.
Oh my
It turns out not to be that compelling.
god.
This fish is just wiggling in the air, trying to be let go. And I believe that is it, because you can't do anything being restrained in the middle of the air like that. No movement, no attacks. Cool. Borgle, you get a turn before we reset initiative.
Yeah, he's just chilling,
He's just noted.
but he
Your
should.
turn.
Yeah, he's on top of my head. But
Mm.
in case I want to do something with him, he
We
should
can,
be.
we can do this. Dook.
Oh yeah. Can we make
Paluna.
him permanently? That's
I think we can, yeah. Paluna, you now see this, you still see this wiggling fish-like creature dangling in the air, just eyes locked to you, then back to Rose for a brief moment before snapping back in this snapping, wiggling fashion. Back and forth.
Finally, abomination, I see you for what you are. I am going to hunt every single of this plane. I'm going to steady my
Yep.
aim and shoot it.
you were barely here.
You already have advantage because it's restrained by
It's-
Rose's telekinetic. Oh,
It's looking at
you're
me.
hunting. No. What do you mean? It's looking at you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Paluna thought it was the stealth, and he doesn't really know that if it's telekinesis
Okay.
that effective against it.
Noted. Uppy. 27 hits. 27 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice. This green liquid is spilling from the piercing wounds, dripping into the water below.
Paluna is going to beat his chest to use his action, to use his second wind to restore E10.
+1 per warrior level. Fighter level.
Oh, right. So it's a little more, but not much.
A little more. It's what I mean is 3 times the amount.
I am now at 69 HP.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Rose. You're up.
I will try first of all to keep holding him restrained with my telekinetic grip. So I think that's another contested roll.
Only when you want to move him, no?
Oh, is it? Wait.
Yeah.
Is it permanently restrained?
It says you can try to move a huge or smaller creature, make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature.
No, on subsequent turns, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic creature by repeating the contest. So
Yes,
it's an action
next
to
of your
try and maintain it. So do you want to use your action for that?
But that's also
Or
to
do you
move
like
it.
a-
Yeah, it's also to move it.
Yeah, if
But,
she maintains it, then she can move it afterwards. Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yes, I want to try that.
All right.
18.
That is a... You beat it?
I beat it. So let's see. Right now it's what, 20 feet up in the air.
20 feet above the water surface, yes.
I'll lift him another 10 feet up,
All right.
and then I will move him 20 feet that way.
To the other water surface. Perfect. Just trailing this green, bloodish substance across the surface of this mossy terrain.
And I will also fly myself. I'm not. I guess I was on the ground, so I'm gonna just fly 30 feet up in the air. And then I'll answer Phineas, and I'll just be like, I don't know, Phineas. I just was talking to a frog, and then the fish attacked me, and then I got an arrow to my knee, and thank you for healing me. And then I'm shouting all this really loudly, and let me see if I have any bonus action I can do. I think I do. I can do a second spell.
Bonus action spell.
I'll do a bonus action spell, and for that one, I will do. I don't have much single target.
You have like a firebolt or something.
I do have a higher level spell though, maybe. I will use disintegrate.
Oh,
You
damn.
quicken spell disintegrate on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that is a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Ooh. 16. That was with a -1.
Fails. And so that's a 10d6 plus 40.
Damn!
Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
There.
Oh,
I point at it.
damn. Die.
Just this red trail of destruction extending from Sass's hand, or from Rose's hand, beginning
Yep,
to
Sass is in
char
the
up
game
the
now.
outsides of this. Yeah, she's now walking through portals and appearing in the swamp. Realizes it's too humid, goes back to the cold Norway. Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll be the end of my turn.
The creature goes from being somewhat in a good state to completely charred. Pieces of it are falling
It's
off,
still alive?
singeing as it hits the water, barely holding on. Go ahead and roll a d20 for your wild magic.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
The DC is now 3. Cool. The creature, the serpentine creature, swims off to safe distance. It will not dash as it wants to stay in the vicinity of you. That's the end of his turn. Phineas! How about some barbecue fish?
Yay! Alright. I will bonus action infuse my crossbow with fire. And I'll shoot 2 pot shots at it. Pew pew. Unos. It's restrained,
That hit?
right? So with advantage?
Yeah.
20? So that is
Definitely.
11 plus 13 fire damage. Damn. Some good rolls.
With that hit, how do you want to end this fight?
I mean, I think I'll, like, as it's like wriggling around in midair, like trying to get loose, I'll like carefully aim my crossbow like at the middle eye, and I'll just like go like pew, and you see like this tiny dart that like is on the tip of it is like on fire, and it just goes like phew in it, and then nothing happens for like a few seconds, and then you see like flames start to like burn from within this fish, like
Oh,
coming
God.
out of the like eye socket and out of the mouth. It just burns from the inside out.
Jesus.
Damn. So Rose completely disintegrates most of his main body, and Phineas just picks up his crossbow, holding it sideways like a G. Shoots him in the middle eye. And you now are holding onto a lifeless fish that is going from wiggling with eye contact towards Belluna and then hanging dead still midair.
I guess I will try to put it on the ground. Not in the water, but
You
on the
lift
ground.
it over. It is completely dripping green liquid that is now spreading throughout the river around it.
Probably not good.
Didn't it
Was
burn?
that fish talking to you? Is that the one did this? Or...
I don't know. I just heard something.
Do you hear
crack,
voices?
And it was telling me to look in the water.
Are you still hearing voices?
What in the hell is
I
this?
can hear myself.
The snake-like creature returns, staring towards Peluna. This is the evil you bring with you.
I'm
Do you
sorry,
not
what?
understand?
Why is it following?
Well, good question, Phineas. That one I don't understand either. But it's like, how did it get here? How did it get in these waters? Did it suddenly decide to exist? Bluesaur takes an arrow and goes over and pokes it. What the hell is this thing? No fish I've ever
You're
seen before.
one step away from standing on top of this green liquid spilling out of it.
Well, you shot me.
But you were casting spells at me.
Well,
No,
you.
I wasn't. I was talking to Mr. Frog.
No, but Rose, you did cast a spell on them. Maybe
So-
you don't remember. Maybe it was the fish that made you do it.
You all good, Rose? Fish
Yeah,
seem to
I'm
get you pretty
Fine, because
hard. Yeah. Was it controlling you?
Phineas healed me.
Yeah, about that. Anyone hurt? Need a little bit patching up? How about you? We don't know your name, good lady, but Phineas, that's Luna and Rose. You've already heard our names.
The creature seems eye-locked with Peluna, staring at Peluna. Are you saying you're not
Can I-
bringing these with intent? Are you not? And it begins
Oh.
to like slowly crawl up the surface of the mossy landscape. Are you friend or
I look-
foe?
I lock eyes with it and I say, I don't know what my relationship with you is, but I know that thing down there might as well be considered a mortal enemy of mine. I know that I want to kill, maim, and destroy anything like that. If that is
I mean,
enough for us
as
to
a-
be friends, then we can be friends.
More trailing through these woods after your arrival. I cannot give you the answers you're looking for. But maybe the Guardian can.
How did they get here, though? This place is miles from an ocean. We're completely inland. You're telling me these have always been here?
These woods were quiet until a few days ago, and your arrival happens to line up with that. And you reek of them.
Well, you know what? I've seen weirder than teleporting fish. I'm being hunted by fish. Great.
You think these
I
fish
concur with you.
give you those weird dreams, Paluna?
Maybe. I mean, it's got the whole like free-eyed motif and everything. And I've feel like my dreams. But it's hard to know for certain. All I can say is that it's not with intent I bring them here. It's, well... Let me take a step back from this whole thing. It's a bit confusing. I think I'm being haunted, or something's got its hooks in me. Recently, I've been waking up. One day, I could no longer go beneath the surface of the water on my own. I can only walk on it. My reflection's been foggy, and over time, it seemed like more and more abnormal events were happening. I consulted what I could. There was a very wise man that I knew who helped me with a similar problem before, who I asked to check me and couldn't find anything, so I deduced that it wasn't of a divine nature as it was last time. So my best bet was, if that wasn't divine, it would probably be elemental, so I decided to journey to the most elementally aligned place with water to see if I could find some answers.
Maybe this guardian knows on you.
Snake creature looks at you. As I said, I have no answers, but you can speak with the guardian. Seek the center. They might be a way. I can't promise they will be as friendly as I was. But the quicker you leave, the better. The snake slowly creeps back into the water, pushing itself off the bank and then submerging and slowly begins to slither away underneath the water.
Can I use telekinetic, because I'm still concentrating on it, to pick up the arrow that Paluna shot at me, and I'm just gonna move it and drop it up like on his head.
Oh, thank you. I catch it.
It was meant to be
Put
safe.
it back in the quiver. You okay, Rose? It looked like the fish got you. Not exactly looking at like a
Fish
pleasant
got
kind
me,
of fish either.
and you got me.
Yeah, Bruno jumps over the fish. Looks her up and down. You okay? I mean, it's literally bleeding green blood and stabbed you.
I am, like, physically okay.
I'm sure you'll get over it.
Are
at some
you
point.
okay?
Nah, more like unsettled. Doesn't make sense for these things to be able to come here like this. We're deep inland, and this... I don't know.
Well, I mean,
It seems kind of strange. You're acting kind of weird, you know, shooting your friends. It's very out of character.
Coach
Yeah, Rose.
literally did the same thing.
No, I didn't.
Attacking your friends
Yeah,
is
you
kind
did.
of strange, isn't it?
I wouldn't lie to you.
Oh yeah, that's
Made my-
right.
Brain fuss up.
But I don't. I didn't do it on purpose.
That's a different thing, you know? You
Is
can still
it?
do something and not do it on purpose. Doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Okay.
Well,
You know how people do stuff when they're sleepwalking and stuff like that? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, like Paluna walks
They don't
in water
remember
when
anything.
he sleepwalks. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
I was
sleepwalk.
hoping you
Yeah,
weren't
he doesn't
going to
mean to
say
do
that.
that. He doesn't mean to destroy a whole inn room and turn it
Okay.
into like a swimming pool, but
All right. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't mean to put the inn on fire in Darkmount.
wait, what?
I
You-
understand now.
Come again?
Put in on fire?
That was you?
Huh?
Damn it, Rose.
When did you do
see-
that?
Oh, that was a long time ago. That was when I first got Darkmount.
Okay.
Oh, then it doesn't
I
matter.
explained so much.
Well, as long as I wasn't there to, stop it. Fine.
Look.
Anyway,
Ah,
that was just an evil fish. He bit me or something, and I think I'm okay. How do I feel actually?
Make a medicine check.
Um,
You look down on yourself, you look at the wound, you feel the temperature, you feel fine.
yeah, I feel
Nothing
fine,
feels
guys.
off. Your throat is a little bit sore after all that yelling.
But I
Um,
feel like a little bit sore in my throat because I had to scream to you guys because you guys were so far away, I think that was why.
I mean, I was just across there. It's not that far.
It was just something that made, like I couldn't stop myself. I just had to shout.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, otherwise I feel fine. Great tip-top shape.
All right.
Just-
I mean, just let me know if you
I'm sure nothing is
guys
wrong
need
with
any
me.
healing. Then-
Yeah.
And
That was
I can
some
help
good
you.
healing. You're so good at that.
thank you.
It was like Poluna shot me in the knee and I was bleeding and then you took the pain away. At least physical pain.
Perfect.
Emotionally though.
Well, I'm sure he didn't mean to hurt you. No, just
No,
Probably
I didn't mean
scared
to, but he meant
about
to.
what you did.
Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely. The second, you started throwing spells at me, I figured that either you were charmed or something, or, yeah. They did mention that there were two sources of evil.
Yeah, and
I
that
was one
was
of them, and we found the harbinger of mine, but what about yours?
I'm not a source of evil. That fish was probably the source of evil. Or the frog.
Probably not.
Where is that frog?
Look, the point is that they did mention that we both had something haunting us.
I
Or at
Don't.
least something.
They lied, Poluna.
Yeah, I
You
used to
can't
think that as
trust
well.
anybody these days.
No,
Not even your closest
no, they were
friends.
speaking honestly. Which is why you got an arrow through the knee.
Exactly.
Guys, this is not going to help us. Let's go find this guardian, yeah? If we want answers, and if we sit around here, probably more of these snake creatures are going to find
Okay.
you again, Pluna. So we better just hurry on.
Let's stick to the air then. And keep an eye on the water.
Wait, we
case
can all
another one of
fly?
these fish show
No?
up.
You guys can just fly?
Yeah. Ever since
I mean-
Sir Marshmallow pooped the blood, I can fly.
Unless there's an area without trees, this shouldn't be that hard, and Poluna will just start jumping between the trees with his 90-foot jumps.
Doing, doing, doing.
Very well. I will wild shape into a giant eagle. Start flying.
Giant eagle. How does your giant eagle
Is
form even
Poluna
look like?
actually?
Hmm?
Is Poluna actually like the tree Naruto running? He's just Naruto running in trees.
Yeah. Jumping from water surface and then up to trees and down water surface. Doing. You are Naruto in your natural habitat.
You asked how my giant eagle form looks. Exactly like this.
Yo!
Wow, that's very creative.
Wow,
I
it's
like
a
it.
standard giant eagle picture.
Eagle.
Wow,
That's
you are
crazy.
an
That's a
American
giant eagle. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You set off towards what you deem to be the center of this drowned forest, as per the advice of the snake-like inhabitant who wasn't that welcoming of your presence. However, if you getting answers to your question would set you off and out of this forest as soon as possible, then that would be the quickest way to get there. You don't travel for long, Rose. Roughly 10 minutes into your journey, you begin to sweat profusely. You tap your forehead, and it is not water that's dripping down. It is a thick, sticky substance that begins to settle on the surface of your skin. And you
Being
begin,
hunted by apocalypse.
and you're beginning to have trouble breathing.
What color is it?
What color what is? The,
The thick, sticky substance.
no,
Is it green like the one that the
White?
it is
monster do?
green. it is.
He's like,
is-
no, no,
no, no.
we're not going there.
It is a light green substance that kind of resembles the blood from that creature that begins to form in small droplets. And as you wipe your head, you just see it sticking and clinging from your hand. And you look at your hand with the substance on it, and you swear your blood vessels become more transparent through your skin.
Phineas, I think maybe I do need healing after all. I'm turning green.
Mm.
What do you mean you're turning? Oh god!
It's hard to breathe in this forest.
Rose, as you're hanging there trying to explain the situation, you feel this tightening sensation throughout your entire body, as if you feel uncomfortable in your own body, and you take 10 points of acid damage.
Rose,
Yeah,
Rose, quickly! Don't you know any healing spells?
No. Do I know any healing
I
spells?
will
Maybe I can fireball.
Go down,
Curses or diseases?
as a
Was it
restoration
Rose or
only helps
Valentina
against
that
poison,
volunteered to?
Does it look like
Was
she's
Rose or
poisoned?
With your understanding of exotic environments and mosquitoes and all kinds of inhabitants, this could be looking like a situation where someone has eaten a poisonous mushroom or been bitten by a venomous snake, or
I will just cast it. Less restoration.
cast lesser restoration on Rose.
Remove one condition: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Nothing happens. Her situation seems to be in just as a severe state as before.
It's okay. It's like, it hurts a little, but I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I mean,
It didn't look like it did
with my
anything.
hands with translucent, like, veins. It's looking a little weird, though.
We need to get you to a priest. We need to get back to Darkwind. Valentina might be able to get this off of you.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
She wants. Can I look at her and see if she looks fine?
I don't think she is.
Make a medicine check for me. One insight check. Both, I guess.
I'll do
The medicine
medicine.
doesn't tell you
insight.
much about what is ailing her, but the insight check, this is like looking at a person that is rapidly declining.
Nope.
Are
I
you
know
turning
Rose has
into one
spelled
of
hard
those
curses
creatures?
before.
I don't know. They're no longer turned into a creature.
Guys, to me, I pull out the deed.
Huh.
We're going back.
What about?
What about?
What about?
Rose can
There must be
teleport.
something around here that could, you know, like
If I
when you
can
get poisoned
bring
by a
something
plant,
with me.
there's usually a plant nearby that cures it. You know. Let's look around. real
That
quick.
thing is not part of nature. I can tell you this much, Phineas. I don't think we're gonna find a plant cure. We're gonna need something magical.
We can look around. I have time. Also, if we want to teleport back here, I need something from this place.
Well,
What do you need?
I will go to one of the trees and see if there's like a branch that seems to. I don't want to break off with like a fresh branch, but maybe like one that seems to be kind of broken already, or like or something.
All of the nature around you seems to be thriving. There is not a hint of aging or remnants that have been broken off naturally.
Okay, I'll just take a handful of leaves from one of the trees.
You begin plucking fresh leaves off of the branches and the vines. Collect a handful.
Luna will quickly look in the area for medicinal or healing herb.
Make a
God
nature
can
check
give
for
to
me.
Rose. Can I do survival as well?
I would allow it if you were familiar with the area, but this is
fair
more
enough.
so, can you identify growth that might have some kind of effect on people? And looking about, I mean, sure, there are a few mushrooms of spectacular color, of flowers situated on top of lily pads that might have some effect, but that would be more of an experiment rather than on-hand knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, 14.
You learn nothing of the surrounding, aside from what I
Rose,
just done.
Can't find any herbs or natural remedies here. Gonna have to move. I get the deed. You guys ready?
I guess.
Okay, okay. If you think that's for the best, I mean, I'm fine, but
No, you're
I
not.
think maybe not.
Put my arm around Rose and open the portal to Darkmund.
You
Alright, guys, here we
unfold the portal on this very rough terrain, and it's not the finest way you have laid it out before, and it's looking weird when it manifests, but it's functional. You jump through, and you immediately, like, as if you shoot through a wall of snow. You spray snow in all directions as you re-emerge on the harbor street in Darkmund. Upon your arrival, Roche, you take another 3 acid damage.
Alright.
As you find yourself back in Darkmund's streets that still looks as festive as when you left, which might
I'm
be too
going
much for
to-
people who are done celebrating Christmas. But
What?
alas, here we
Still
are.
Christmas.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Can't have enough Christmas.
Not even New Year's yet. Oh, this is so cozy. I mean, this is such a pretty sight, but I feel so sick.
Luna's just straight up going to reach over and grab Rose's necklace of sending and cast sending to Valentina and tell her, go to the docks now. I need you here.
You shout into the necklace and wait for a moment. Ribbit.
What do you mean, Ribbit?
Ribbit.
Are we gonna go to the docks?
Valentina!
Why don't we just go to the church, Balloon?
Right, let's go. Go, go, go.
I will fly ahead. This is
You're
quite
still in your
fast
giant eagle. You barely
with
transformed and managed to
80
fly.
80 flying speed, so I'll just get there like super fast.
You fly ahead of them, and it takes less than a minute before you stand before the church, basking your wings outside the entrance to this church. And you can hear clearly from within that they are having a morning ceremony within. And you hear Valentina's voice. And this is what Arkham prefers.
I will bust
Statues
through the
of
doors.
bats and- You burst through the doors, and you're... Valentina's like, what's happening? Guts!
And I'll drop my form as well.
Phineas,
Quickly!
Sorry, buddy. Is he okay?
I need a
Phineas,
healer.
what's happening?
Quick! It's Rose. She's
Uh,
poisoned or something. Something I can't cure. Quick!
I'm
coming this
busy.
way.
I'll have one of the priests come out. You
Doesn't matter who it is, as long
newcomer-
as they're a capable healer.
you newcomer from that ungodly place. Out with you! And this grumpy man who was recently told his place in this town kind of gets up from a bench and slowly walks dejected towards Phineas.
Come on,
Right, you need
hurry up!
healing? Where's the wounded? Trailing
on the way.
behind.
Like,
Balloona just walks with Rose over their shoulder and this sticky green liquid ganging in like big droops on her forehead. Oh my god! Is that the plague? No, get her away from me! Shoo! Shoo!
Please heal me. It's so green.
Make a
and
performance check
sticky.
for me. I want to see how well to pull this up.
What?
I want you to make a performance check for me. I just want to see how well you
Performance?
pull this.
Okay.
Mhm.
24.
God! Oh no! Put her to the graveyard. She's done with. She's over.
Help
We don't need that.
me.
Get out of the church. Valentina, I think
I
it's
do
better
not
that you
have
take care of
time
this.
for this.
I-
I do not have time
The
for
old
this
man kinda
squabbling. Get
steps
over
aside.
here.
Valentina, dejected, like puts down her gown that resembles Arkham, and you immediately recognize there's a small naked Arkham from her Spirit Guardian spell that is embroidered onto the garment in a tight corner. And nevertheless, she quickly folds it over, puts it aside, walks through the hallway. Tuk, tuk, tuk. What am I working with? Oh God, Rose, you look ill.
Valentina.
Oh
Please, we need to open our
This is-
candle
no.
shop.
She looks towards Phineas and Balloona. Is it too late for her? Should we?
Try something. Hello, you're the
A resurrection
fucking
spell,
cleric
maybe?
over here.
She looks dead.
Valentina, you once dispelled those clothes off me, remember?
I would rather forget.
I
Come now.
I
Right.
tried to help her with the lesser restoration spell. It didn't work, so
right.
maybe you can do something else, yeah?
So the lesser is. It has to be of greater capability. Okay. She pulls out a little pouch with gem dust and the magic kind of channels through her arms and into Rose, and nothing happens. Rose, you still feel as sick and ill. I don't get it. I feel like it's like that time with the curse. I felt like it has to be stronger.
Well,
Stronger. A wish spell?
Maybe I just need it longer.
you know something, right? That could help. Something stronger.
Okay, let me just channel into. She takes a deep breath and seems to channel more power into it, and casts the greater restoration spell again, but at a higher level. Immediately, Rose, you feel the heat and the moisture on your skin slightly tamper off, and you feel like you can somewhat breathe again. But it's still an uncomfortable feeling in your body, and it's taking some time before it tampers off entirely. Okay, that's one way to start my morning.
That feels better, Valentina.
Are you okay,
Oh.
Rose?
Yeah, I
Did that
think-
help?
Yeah.
God, what happened to you guys? That looked terrible. God, I'm glad I'm back in the town. Do fish have teeth?
This one had tentacles.
That's hot. I mean,
It's worse.
It's worse. I don't understand. That makes absolutely no sense. Do you need me? I'm glad you're okay, Rose. Anytime for you. You're
Thank
the
you.
cutest thing ever. I'll go back to my morning ceremony.
Thank you,
There are people who need me.
Yeah.
No, you're okay. Thank you about the whole Arkham, what he likes thing. That really helped a lot. It's given me something to talk about.
Great.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Be fine.
Do you need more?
No, I think I'm okay. How am I feeling?
Make a medicine check. You're feeling a-okay, Buster.
Give her the 2 big thumbs up.
Oh no.
Have a great.
I feel great.
Oh, Phineas, Paluna, keep an eye on her, okay? If she needs more, I'll try my best.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That was the thing. It's like it crawled out of my nightmares. Well, you guys
What?
ready to go back?
No, I mean, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
awkward silence,
Sounds
looking
like
at each
a good
other.
idea.
I'm not tired.
Mm.
That's great.
Hmm.
I mean, we can take the rest of this day off, and get back to health in a bed, and slow down a bit.
Yeah, maybe that'll be for the best. You know? Maybe.
But
Or
I'm a bit worried if more of these creatures are after you. What if we all attract this disease and seems a bit dangerous.
A bit? Seems way
Yeah.
worse than I expected.
But maybe Polina, you can go check the water here. Maybe there's fish here too. Maybe if they like follow you around.
If they're following you and they weren't in the drowned forest before, then they're probably here as well.
That's
Over
not
there.
good because then everyone can get bitten.
Yeah. You should probably check, make sure everyone's safe here.
That is a great idea. Poluna starts moving towards the harbor. We should go check the harbor, right? Right.
Are you okay, Rose? Do you need some time to recover?
I think
I'll-
maybe we can.
I'll give her some more hit die. I'll give you like 5. I don't know how much damage you do, but I'll do another Balm of the Summer Court. 5d6 is 15 healing
Yo.
and 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Just to Rose, to both of us.
Just to Rose.
It's just to Rose.
Do you need healing as well?
Okay, I'm back up to
No,
full.
I'm good.
5. Yep. Oof, that really did the trick. I feel great.
You say as the remnants of this mucus-like substance on your skin begins to harden in this cold winter weather as you're no longer the humid climate.
But I do think I need a bath. Oh, I'll use
Probably a wise
Well, you can
vegetation
take
on
a bath
myself
in the harbor.
in the middle of winter.
Who needs a bath? Who takes a bath in wizard societies? They just prestidigitation.
The toiletries industry is collapsing. No one needs
The
any
magic world
soap.
is just destroyed personal hygiene industry, among other things.
Mm. Okay.
Walking through the streets of Darkmont towards the harbor to check on the situation, whether or not these fish have made themselves known. Inquiring the local fishermen from your ship wharf, you gather that there have been no sightings of anything of the unusual or any captures of creatures that resembles deep sea fish that would bloat when reaching the surface. So far, the harbors of Darkmont seems unaffected by this. In fact, people only talk about Paluna's midnight strolls through the streets. That's it.
Well, do keep an eye out in case a fish of spooky variety start showing up.
We will, sir, my lord.
Can I do?
So-
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I have nothing else to add. You add what you want.
Well, we have this this dome of anti-fiendish things around Darkmond, right?
Mhm.
I was wondering if I could do like a insight check or something to see if those creatures were maybe fiendish in nature, and that's why they
Make an
couldn't
insight check.
enter. Yeah, thank
Sure.
you. 22.
Recalling the creature's physiology, you do not recall any that resemble. You have fought both fiends and abominations recently, and it resembled more that of an unnatural existence rather than something that
Yeah.
emerged from the seven hells.
Makes sense, but just checking.
Absolutely fair.
Could you call for them or something, Luna? They seem to have a connection to you some way. Maybe you can use that connection to, you know, find
doing it
them
here.
the way they found you.
Paluna you can see Paluna stops. Like, he's never really properly considered this idea. And like, that's a very good point.
Hold
I'm
on.
just
I think that
not
is a
sure
good...
how I would do it.
Just don't do it here among all these people that we're to protect. You know, maybe we should do it not exactly in Darkmount. Maybe we can go like a little bit out of the city, a little bit away from
Oh,
population.
no, definitely. We're going somewhere very, very, very abandoned when we do that test. Which is why I probably shouldn't go to sleep or anything here. We need to get out of the city as soon as we can.
Um,
Kind of want to try that idea.
Alright. What time is it?
It's early on the day. You recall Rencia saying she was doing her morning
Yeah.
ceremony.
Okay.
So
all right.
it would be like 11, 12 in the day.
Well, I'm
Alright.
feeling pretty good now. A little weird that everything that happened, but I'm okay. So if you want, we can go back.
Okay.
Sure. Let's just... While we're back there, let's stay in the sky or in the heights. Right?
Okay.
I'm not sure where you guys want to go, but
Well, the Guardian still seems like it's...
oh, we're
Place to
going back to
start.
the forest. Okay. Yeah, sure.
It seemed that they knew something, and I think it makes sense to chase that lead down in the first place. And if there's more of these fish around there, we might need to take care of them.
I don't think those fish were there. That's what she said, right?
They're following you.
She said... Well, she said they started popping up after I went to the place.
Exactly.
So it does indicate that they're following me, I agree, but it also means that there's more of them there now.
Could be, yeah. Plus, this guardian had some answers, she said, maybe. So, I don't know. You guys decide. I'll follow. Make sure you guys are safe.
I don't know.
I'm not sure where else we would go, but
Okay, let's go then. I'm gonna
Rose Fit for
use-
Fire steps up, grabs everybody's hands,
Yep.
and
cast a teleport to go.
Oh, no.
I'll use my
teleport.
handful of leaves that I took as well. As my item kind of thing. Associated
That's your
object.
anchor point. Well, I would like for you to roll D100 for me. Oh,
Okay.
that
pinpoint
seems
precision.
Nice.
pretty good.
Exactly where we left from,
Nice.
basically.
You cast teleport, grabbing the hands of everybody, and as you re-emerge, you're standing exactly where you plucked the last leaf, holding your hand out.
This worked pretty well.
Back in
Wow.
the humid climate.
Impressive.
Wow, the temperature shift? So sudden? That's kind of weird, huh?
It's...
Go ahead and roll a wild magic search for me. Wild magic search check.
Oh no. Oh no.
Explosion!
Not yet.
Not yet. We are at 4,
Yep.
right? The moment you emerge, Paluna, you see in the distance 2 heads that resemble the snake creatures pop out of the water surface about 70, 80 feet away from you in the water. They kind of nod slowly and then submerge again and disappear under the water.
No, don't. Guys, the guys who's going to see the place that we used to see when you were amicable with. That would be too much.
What are you mumbling about?
Nothing.
Is the voices
Right,
talking to you
guys ready
again?
again? Oh, no. Nothing of the sort.
Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna stay up in the air and not being close to water for sure. But I will look down at the water to see if I spot any fish.
Knowing you have a somewhat idea of how far its reach was capable of, and you make sure to keep that distance above the water surface, roughly 20-30 feet up in the air, flying through. It makes it a bit more difficult to traverse as the tree crowns overlap and branches sticking in every direction. Nevertheless, the slowest party member is still Phineas.
Oh no, I will use my second one shape to transform into bird again.
Into a bird.
Mhm.
Are you flying above the tree crown to scout out the...
I think so, yeah.
Flying up, go ahead and make a perception check, looking towards what you gleam might be the center of this area.
18.
Things haven't changed much from Paluna's description from earlier, scouting out the scene. You recalled him describing these small ponds that resemble the one you've already been at, but you do not see anything that would indicate that this is the epicenter of the place. Nevertheless, you trust Paluna's instinct, and Paluna takes the lead, jumping from branch to branch and route to running, maybe avoiding the water surface a little bit more than before, and navigating their way through the jungle.
Alright.
Who takes the lead in terms of looking out for dangers?
I mean, if we
I'm
have a bird
flying
flying
above, so-
that means he's looking above. I assume that I would be fairly intently focusing on, at this point, dangers in the water. To see if I can spot any more of these strange, anomalous, aberrant fish. On a side note, I fucking love apolis. Just want you guys to know that.
Traversing through the jungle, you don't get this ominous feeling that something is looking at you. You don't get this feeling that anyone's whispering into you. The sense of being trailed is interesting in the sense that for something to trail you, it has to either know exactly where you're going or follow a scent of you. With this in mind, you glean that at a 70-80% certainty that the things are most likely behind you. However they manifested in this place is a different matter. But your instincts tell you that you are ahead of the things that are chasing you. And it's only if you rest that they might catch up. After an hour's travel, how long does your shapeshift last again? Was it half your druid level?
Yeah, it's like 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. And Rose, you're just fluttering away.
Flutter, flutter, flutter,
Flutter. Slightly woozy after the little sickness incidents, but nevertheless holding up and slowly recovering your sanity? Question mark?
I don't know if I
Whatever
need to
that
begin with.
means.
Aha, can't make me go insane. I already am.
Immune to sanity. Traversing through this jungle, you encounter another one of these small brown ponds where there does not seem to be any vegetation encroaching onto the epicenter of it. But quickly scouting ahead or top, you recognize that it is no different from the other ones you've been at. The size does not variate, and hanging out here for a moment to see if any oddities pop up like animal wildlife or any signs of a guardian or these creatures. You notice that the two serpent-like creatures re-emerge, and one of them raises a hand and points further ahead in the general direction we're headed. You get the feeling that they're tracing you to make sure you're not up to any evil deeds, while also potentially keeping an eye out if more of these creatures should find their way through the territory that they seem to guard. These snake-like creatures seem to look very identical, so if it is the exact same you met earlier, or if these are new ones, it's hard to tell unless directly inquired upon. It takes about another half day, so Phineas' shapeshift would tamper off. Before you find yourself before a massive opening, almost revealing a lake before you. Unlike the previous smaller ponds, this lake seems expansive with life, fluttering birds crossing over at all times, monkey-like creatures hanging to the sides, and like salamanders, spiders, and snakes wrangling across. And the outlining of trees seems to be very uniform, as if shaped around this place rather than sprouting randomly. The serpent-like creatures emerge behind you, looking but not approaching the pond where it begins. And around the pond, with your perceptions, Phineas and Paluna, you see some of these snake-like creatures are land situated, sitting on roots, just overlooking the pond. Some seem more noble than others in stature. Others seem to have embedded jewelry onto themselves of either golden or sapphire-like variety. None seem to be sitting in a leadership position. They all seem to be small clusters of social circles. They speak a tongue that you're not familiar with, but you can tell that a discussion is happening, and it's the same kind of dialect seems to be emanating from every small group in this circle. As you now find yourself before what could be the epicenter of this place.
Wow, this looks way prettier than that place in the Shattered Peaks, and significantly less hostile.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the Shattered Peak. I went there and everybody died. Not everybody, but it felt like it at the time. And I hope we're not gonna die now, because that would be really, really sad.
It would. Although it's getting a bit late. What do you guys say that we set up camp here in the perimeter?
How? Balloona,
Are you
we
sure?
can't all
We're
walk
getting
on water.
We're also getting
Oh, no, I
chased
mean-
by evil fish.
We are?
Probably. Well,
Yeah,
Probably.
I want to meet more evil
that
fish.
uh,
One was
after
enough.
Luna.
I mean, it sounds very reasonable, but that we're being chased by evil fish. But who said
Don't
anything
worry,
about the water?
I can do a warding circle around us when we set up camp.
Well,
How
I was
big?
thinking more that we just, set up in the trees. I mean, a couple hammocks here and a little bit there. Bruno starts gesturing about the trees and like, these are big trees. They can easily hold us all for the night.
Okay. I'm not sure how to make a hammock.
Oh, don't worry about that. I can take care of this. I have some hammock supplies about.
Alright.
Have you never played a survival game, Rose? You just grab some vines, you intertwine them, you stretch them out, and you do some hand motions, and suddenly you have a twine bed in your hand.
It's crazy.
That's cool.
That's crazy. It's like
It's the
magic.
Paluna special.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if you want to take a rest, sure. Yeah.
What time
I mean,
is it?
it seems
now?
like all
It would
the
be
others here
early
are
evening.
sort of discussing.
Okay.
It seems like everybody else here is sort of discussing what's going on, and I sort of gesture around to the various Naga around. And personally, I'm not in a rush of anything, so we could sit down, make a good meal, and let everybody else come to their own conclusions, and then go look for this guardian after.
I feel like we should maybe first talk to these creatures first, you know?
Also a wise suggestion.
What would you think if some strangers came to your home and then, without saying anything, they would just set up camp, in your garden, like without.
You mean like the adventurers do
Saying
to all the
hello.
inns I have and whatever else?
This
You
is
know,
America.
Good point. I would appreciate. I appreciate the idea of saying hello.
Oh,
Let's go do that.
how
first.
about I go down, since they were quite hesitant to talk to the two of you before, and I'll go introduce us and tell her what.
I don't understand
tell
why
them
they
what
would
we're
be
doing. Yeah.
hesitant to talk to me. I'm sure they love me.
They said you were evil or carrying evil with you, and
No,
they
that
weren't
was
wrong
You
a
did
with
kind
the
of attack one of
evil
them.
fish.
They weren't. I'm not the evil fish.
There's
Just-
so much confusing going on. I
Just
love
stay
it.
here, please.
Okay.
I will go talk to them.
Ah,
I'll head over to one of those groups.
You approach a few of these serpentine creatures just curled up in their little snake forms and just talking. And they speak essentially parcel tongue, just going back and forth. And as you
Hello
approach,
there.
one turns around what seems to be a male figure, kind of adorned in golden jewelry, and looks at you, kind of swaying a little bit back and forth.
Is
You are
this?
the friendly one.
Oh, you know of us already.
Our words spread quickly around here when strangers who do not belong, especially those who bring unwelcome guests.
Yes, we are aware. We spoke to one of your friends earlier, and they said there was this guardian that perhaps could give us answers. We're looking for answers. We've explained this already, but
Yes,
we
the
do not
guardian.
intend to bring these creatures here, but they follow us somehow.
The serpent creature kind of stretches his neck. Holds onto a trifork in his hands that also seems to be embedded with sapphires and golden jewelry. The
If
guardian.
it helps, we killed the one that was following us. So, if that makes you feel any better.
It is only appropriate that one cleans up one's own mess, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think so.
Feel safe around here. I doubt they will approach recklessly like other creatures would.
Okay, I mean that puts my mind at ease quite a lot. This guardian, he lives here. Are we in the right place?
Oh yes, he lives here. And he only allows you to be here. Has already accepted your presence, or you would no longer be here. It is a very simple, how do you say it, way of doing things.
Okay, yeah. Well,
He is aware,
Yeah.
aware. Your dialect is so complicated. So,
so
How
how
can
do
I help?
we? Are you the guardian?
oh, no.
How do
no.
we speak with him?
He points towards the pond. Have a swim, little one.
I see. Should my friends also come?
Oh, if one has questions, one much approach themselves, no. It would be impolite to ask the guardian to the race above just to service creatures.
Very
Go
well.
down. Bring an offering. It would be a great offering to sacrifice your hostile friend, but I guess he is the one with the questions to begin with.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Is there anything else that he would like as an offering?
Oh. He kind of looks down at himself. Treasures are always welcome, though I am not the one to speak on their behalf.
All right.
Sacrifice what
I
is
will,
worthy of being sacrificed. No
keep that in mind.
nitpicking, of course. We do know value. Unlike those who seek to raise this nature around us. I smell humankind on you. You mingle among them, don't you?
I mean, I mingle among any living creature, human or otherwise.
such a waste. One who guides the spirits with them should stay where the spirits are rich. Should you ever wish to join us, return.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the offer. I will go inform my friends what you told me. Thank you so much. And I'll...
He leans backward and begins jabbering in their snake-like language, seemingly with a more aggressive but proud tone.
That went quite well, I'll say, as I get back to the others.
Did they say we can stay?
Yeah, if we weren't allowed to stay, we would have already been gone, or something, he said. Like, the Guardian is aware that we are here and has permitted us to be here. To speak to him, you have to swim into the middle of the lake to ask your questions. That pleasant fellow said you should probably bring an offering, something of great value to yourself. And don't try to cheat, they would know, he said. So yeah.
Running on the same rules as the last.
I mean, I have
the
no
offering part.
questions, I think. I think you have the most questions, Luna, so maybe you should go.
But he can't
Guess
swim.
it's kind of my quest.
Or you can just walk to the middle, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, see how it works. Alright.
Good luck. I'll just give him like a forced smile and like 2 thumbs up, like.
Baluna,
I
if you
will-
need me, just use your necklace of sending.
I'll be
Of course,
watching.
Rose. Well, I guess I might as well get on with it. Luna's gonna... Before getting close to the water, he's going to take a hard look at it to make sure that there's nothing swimming in it that would constitute a foe from earlier.
Make a perception check.
20 plus 14. That...
Holy!
I misclicked the 5.
World's
okay? I
highest
misclicked the 5.
You can see through the fourth wall of this dimension. You can see the
It's a
DM.
19. Ah, what are these people? What are these screens?
You've
just
seen
sitting
the
there?
ending of the campaign and all like
Holy!
It loops.
all
Why does it
activations that will
loop?
follow.
You can see the end of the universe. It wraps around. It's a pretzel. Wait, what?
Ah,
See the DM's document.
Like one of the Mobius strips.
why does the universe has a jingle? It makes no sense.
Mariah Carey pops up. Whoa, and I. No,
Is that the
no.
meaning of of life?
Yeah.
The
Mariah
meaning
Carey?
of life is all I want for you. All I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah. I still think that is one of the most offensive songs ever because she says she does not she doesn't want a lot for Christmas. All she wants is you. Basically, evaluating to be not a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Uh,
Yep, so anyway, back to the story. You peer through the water looking for any fast-moving, shadowy shapes, and you catch no glimpse of such. In fact, it's weird because you were told that there was some entity within the water, and looking from the edge from here, you see nothing of that sort. You just see pond water that, perhaps after a feed or two, it turns not murky, but dark.
well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Luna will start walking out into the center.
As you walk your first steps on the water, immediately all snakes turns toward you. A hostile hissing as you approach the center. Constantly hissing, and then, as if instructed to, immediate silent. The water goes from slightly moving to, from one instance, against all laws of physics, to still standing, a mirror reflection of yourself looking at you beneath you. the very reflection that has prevented you from submerging. And further deep below, 2 bright yellowy eyes look up towards you.
They're not the eyes from my dream, so Bruna's completely unconcerned and or happy to see something new going on beneath the water surface. Oh thank God, I thought it was going to continue.
You look down on them and you can't tell from how far away they're looking, but the spacing between the eyes is unlike anything before. You've seen a dragon. Its head width, this far surpasses that. 2 massive yellowy eyes looking from an odd angle up towards you. One comes to seek answer, and yet one does not come below. What does one offer to gain what they do not deserve?
Luna sort of sits down, opens his trunk, and takes out the implosion mode, the mode of implosion. I bring a piece of power elemental, long gone, home to where it came from. That is an offering
You
that I can give.
dare bring relics of others
There's an ice
to this.
domain? Well, then it is an inappropriate gift, and I will find something else for you. Give me a moment. Bruno sort of goes like into his bag and starts scratching like, no. You don't do divine relics, right?
All
Yeah, I
the
figured
snakes
as much.
around you begin hissing.
I've got some standard magic gloves, grips. Honestly, not that much if you don't want that relic. I sort of
Why are
pick
you
up
saying all
Aetod
of these?
eyes. and
You
pick up Aetod
hear
eyes. What about these?
you hear hissing from the sides of you, and then immediate silence. You speak of divine. What divine have you brought to us? Perhaps negotiation can be had.
Just a few doodads and knickknacks I picked up here. Take out the shackles of Tyr and the key to the cells of Tyr's watch. Couple of things from my rampage through the Tyr's watch that has now been shunted off to a different plane.
As you pull out these things, the shackles and the key, you hear the hissing from around you. Those are from the invaders.
Quite.
Something
and we are
that
equally unfond of them.
belongs.
What do you mean with belongs? All I have of greater power would be my bow.
I smell poison on you.
Oh, that! Right. I put out a little vial. You're interested in this?
Give it to us.
And?
Give it to us, and we will guide you towards what you might seek.
Do not have much use for this myself. So Luna will place it on the water surface and say, "In the name of diplomacy, I do not seek to be your enemy or something to be hostile. I recognize that the elementals were far more part of this world than the gods ever were. Realized my errors in that way since my last encounter. So please, cease the hostile."
An elf should know. Yet you became corrupted by the invaders. And yet you seek alliances and yet you do not understand the past.
Funny you should speak about that. You know the World Tree on this continent? I distinctly remember growing up there. Yet, by all accounts, it's been gone for longer than I've been alive.
The seal was broken many, many years ago. A great loss to those who thrived on this world.
The seal, you say? I won't say I'm not affected by whatever's going on. The whispers of these aberrant creatures in my dreams, or when I cleansed the fairy tree beneath Darkmond. They wanted me to destroy them, to break them, to free them from the seal. What is that seal keeping locked down? And how can we empower it?
Drop the vial.
What?
Drop the vial of poison.
Luna will place it on the water surface and let it slowly sink.
This potion of this greenish substance slowly submerges, the color from it dims and vanishes into darkness. You feel no sense of movement from the water below you. You don't see any movement. This is a precious gift. Answers shall be given. Then the invaders came. They brought something with them. But this something cannot cross over. Power of the Fae blocks them. The seals, the World Trees. Much damage was done, but yet we sense new hope sprouting. Break the seals, release these entities. Help the seals fortify, grow, flourish. Keep them at bay. We do not fully understand them. The divine brought them. Perhaps the divine knows the details, but the whispers continue. Thousands of years, centuries pass. People approach talking about whispering. Only recently, one seal was broken. We do not know how or when or exactly what. But when that or they are found, they will have nowhere to hide.
Most disturbing. Where was the seal that was broken? That the World Tree that was sundered, of which its splinters this bow was made?
To the west, where the elves of your kin live. Two remain, one new sprouted recently.
You're welcome
Though
for that.
hesitation for a moment. We filled the sprout many years ago. You do not seem old enough.
Clearly
only
over in a further
recently-
time. Beneath the city that I run, there was something feasting upon a life tree that we purged a couple of days ago. I figured that was what you were referring to. I apologize for my assumption.
Then do your service of nature. See to its growth. Perhaps nature will forgive your entanglement with the beyond.
It's not exactly a willing entanglement here. Do you know of
You
a
could
way of getting
always-
rid of said entanglement?
There is always an out. There is always a choice. You chose to live where those of more noble intents would have sacrificed themselves willingly. Now here you are, choices to make and consequences that follows.
Sacrifice would only have stalled. It won't stop. It's an impermanent solution at best. It's a surrender. I'm not here to surrender to some dark thing beyond it all. It will break it before it breaks me.
These are the answers I can give. Speak to those of divine if you want any specifications of what they brought with them. I can feel their scent on you.
Well, that seems reasonable considering that I was there when, what do you say, Tyr Sanctum was ascended? Figure that whatever scent such an explosion creates is probably going to carry through whatever. For what it's worth, I did try to stop the god that was going to ascend. It just didn't do anything.
We leave it to the mortal kind to think they can stop the gods. I presume you think you can stop the Beyonders too.
Realistically, no. This is beyond the scale of mortality, but at the same time, a different principle applies far more readily. To any who do not try, no success shall ever be had. No problem will be solved by inactivity. No change will come from merely waiting for it. So yes, I am completely out of my depth. There's nothing I can do about it in all likelihood. But at the same time, by doing nothing about it, there will always be nothing to be done about it.
Your words elude me, and I do not care for them. I have done a service upon request and sacrifice. Do know this audience was only granted thanks to the company you keep.
That is understood.
Now leave this forest and take those creatures with you.
I can't take with me what I can't control. Anything.
As you say
I want it
that,
gone as much as you do.
you see the surroundings. The tree lines all shift at the same time. As you notice the outline of something moving along the entire coastline of this pond. And you see the eyes approach closer to you. And you barely see the outline of a serpent-like head. Leave and take those creatures that follow you.
So is it one of the things I saw from before?
Looking around, you do not need to make a surround check. This is a massive outline of a snake that seems to be the outline of the entire lake. You see now that the trees of the pond have manifested roots around its body, and this snake might have laid dormant and grown in this pond for a long time, seemingly without any signs of stopping, and it is curling and twisting around it multiple times.
This is not my doing. Something like this doesn't just get here overnight. Interesting. Surprised it's alive as well. Oh well. I'm gonna start strolling back towards where my companions are.
In this time, while Paluna's been out on the pond, Rose and Phineas, you're just having a neat little conversations about bunnies and pets that you carry with you. And suddenly the entire line of this pond like shifts several feet in one circular direction. And then you see Paluna walking back towards you.
Oh, Balloon, what did you do? You want to make them angry?
I think they're already angry at me just because some kind of dark thing seems to have gotten its hooks into my soul or whatever.
Did you find out what it is?
Nope, they're just as clueless as I am. For something answering based on sacrifice, it sure did a shitty job of it.
Wait, so you learned nothing?
No. That whatever these things are, they came in with the gods when the gods arrived in this world, so we'd have to seek out some of the old gods or beings of divine from way back when to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Oh, the gods. Well, we can try to ask Reginald, but he's a new god. But he's old, but he's a new god.
Where would we find even...
Or
How do you
Well-
even find a god?
we could ask
Oh, I-
Arkham.
No,
He's
no,
a new god.
And
he's
Oh,
not
is
a
he?
god yet. He
I'm
let
so
that slip.
confused. Do I know any other gods? I don't think so. I could ask Tiny, maybe she knows some gods.
Tiny could be a good lead, but considering she's an Eastwatch, that's a spooky proposition if she's been nailed by that damn Archdemon's contracts. Although she's probably too wily for that. So that leaves Northwatch?
Do you think there
Right.
are gods in Northwatch?
Well, she who watches, if I remember correctly,
Oh,
was
how
quite
about that
prominent
guy
there.
of evil proportions?
No. Actually, fuck.
Why not?
Fuck.
Is he a god? Or is he just evil? Or is he both?
I have to work together with Kemir to find out what this is. I am going to... Let's go. Calm. I am going to shove and
Phineas, what is he
various
saying?
arrows
I'm
down
not
that
sure.
idiot's throat.
I have no idea.
Okay, either
Someone
way,
who killed me
someone-
before. Don't worry about it.
No sense. So
Starting
should we,
to...
starting to lose it, Phineas.
Yeah, starting to wonder why I decided to team up with the two of you. This
What?
seems like a weird adventure. I'm not going to lie.
You don't want to play
Well,
with me
that you
anymore?
wanted to be...
I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm just. It's a bit much, isn't it?
Would you
Oh, yeah,
rather
totally.
like we go do something else? Maybe we can go get some cake.
No, it seems important, but you guys have no clue what you're doing, and I just joined, so obviously I have no clue what I'm doing. But
Yeah,
Tell me about it.
yeah, I think you're right.
is this how it always is? Just
Yeah, I mean,
No, I don't know. I haven't like really been here that long. I just was in the Cheer Sanctum and then that flew away, and then now I'm here.
it really does feel that way, though. I agree. Like, at one point you're out doing something normal, like, oh, you're gonna go tackle a request, go on a ship, see this place, and then leave. And the next thing you know, you wake up in a coffin, liberate the city, and it just starts rolling from there. Before you know it, you're invited to a meeting where you're sitting with just about some of the most evil people you've ever heard about. Not met until that point. One of them turns into an archdevil, another guy turns into a dragon. multiple people who were apparently avatars of gods disintegrate on the spot, and you're just left wondering what is going on.
That sounds like a good book,
Exactly.
Luna. So,
But-
should we set up camp or what?
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
mean,
these people wouldn't mind if we sleep here. No?
I think they would mind greatly if I slept here.
Oh,
I guess. Did they tell you to leave or?
To leave and take those things with me.
Oh, okay. So where are we going?
Well, there's always back to Darkmond.
can you do that again?
Oh, I mean, the deed's good. For as many attempts as needed.
Well, I guess let's go back and reassess.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if we're not welcome here, then yeah. I wouldn't want to anger all of these
Of course.
fine
this is-
fine creatures.
Well, I think you're the only reason that they didn't go completely ballistic on us.
I'm sure it's been fine otherwise. Let's go. Let's not tempt fate, you know.
I concur. Let's go.
You unfold the deed to Darkmond and jump through to leave this vicinity where you're seemingly not very welcome given your current circumstances, where you re-emerge on a late, snowy, cold winter evening back in your hometown of Darkmond. This time in a much more calm fashion. Snow is not shooting everywhere and people are not as taken back by this jack-in-the-box surprise. So, what is your plan of action?
These temperature shifts are kind of crazy. Can we stay in one place for longer than a day?
Well, you're the one who knows how to teleport around. So,
Oh, yeah. Wait, I had an idea. Do you remember when I got here, Poluna, and then we went around looking for the Dockmaster?
Yeah?
And then now with the tree and the well, and that was some kind of like Fey tree and stuff, and you said that the Dockmaster went to the Feywild. Maybe now we can find him. Because we have a Fey tree.
That is an excellent suggestion. You say, Phineas, that we'd take a trip to the Feywilds and explore the tree under the, well, tree in the basement. And the well? The well. Let's call the tree in the well. Tree in the basement sounds strange.
I didn't mean right now, like, relax. This evening. I just meant, I was thinking about it because we got here and there's no Dockmaster.
I agree. I mean,
I
we
don't follow.
should go check it out. So there was a person of quite great import who went by the Dockmaster, a quite mysterious fella, but quite devoted to this town as well.
Uh-huh.
When the recent events started happening, he sort of poof, disappeared. And said something about the Fae and how terribly out of my league I would be if I went after him. At the same time, considering he had been while incredibly creepy, also quite a good friend in this city. I did swear I would help find him and free him if I could.
Is he connected to the old gods then? No.
Honestly,
Why-
that man would
why
have
do we
fingers
need
in so
him?
many. Well, I swore. I
I'm
would go save
confused.
him.
We want answers for your problem, right?
Yeah, I got sidetracked.
And now we're going to help someone that's stuck in the Feywild? I don't follow.
No, they are probably two different directions, although there is a non-zero chance that the Dockmaster would know something. Seriously, that man knew way too many things.
Okay, Polina, hold up. You went and talked to this water creature, right?
Yeah.
Now, what did the water creature tell you?
Poluna will do a quick recap Final Fantasy XIV style, so I don't have to say that whole
There's a
thing.
background music. You see people drinking cocoa on the streets, and like
You see Poluna
You
start
talk
making
with
the
his
hand
hand.
gestures.
Yeah.
His hands like start moving, and like he starts talking. The camera zooms out and pans to black, and we like appear back at the end.
Ray returns to the waking sands.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly.
Great.
So
Ray returned to
maybe
Beer's brewery.
we need to go seek out your kind for answers. You know, where you talked about the world tree and everything.
That is a very solid clue. It's just I'm not sure that'll get us anywhere other than, oh look, the old world tree was broken. Wee-hoo.
Wee-hoo, wee-hoo. But what
mean,
about
we
the new
can.
sapling? Where is that? Is that the tree here? Is it somewhere else?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know? Oh, maybe you can go.
What I don't know, I can't. Yes, but what I don't know, I can't go be possessed to hunt down.
Oh, people, people.
I'm so confused.
So confused
Instead, you want
yes.
to look for an old friend?
Well, I definitely do want to, and with the Feywild appearing in the well, it might make sense to go down there to do that at one point.
Well, maybe he will just have
That being
be able to return by himself now. You know. Or either way,
I like
maybe
your
we
idea,
should.
but my gut instinct says no.
Okay, but let's focus on your problem first.
So let's categorize the leads. There's the old broken world tree back at my home. Shouldn't be too hard to find. We just need to get back to the western continent. There is find a god of some level of ancient, maybe Tamora or Wakim. We could start at Wakim's Rest and work from there. Either of those would be willing to talk and or grant an audience.
And maybe Arkham knows some gods, you know, so we can ask him. Maybe he hangs out with them.
I don't think he does. I actually very specifically think he doesn't. There's also this guy named Kamir, who I despise.
Whisper
Greatly.
to Phineas, he is of evil proportions.
I'm not sure what that means, but sure, yeah.
We found like a mirror that could, if you knew someone, you could find out their locations. Back when I was adventuring in Valentina and Reginald. This mirror, when we spoke the name of Kamir, showed 5 different people. At this point, we'd killed him twice.
So it is among multiple emirs.
Yeah.
And are they all evil?
Is he a god?
I have no idea what he is, but this is the kind of shit he definitely would know about.
Okay. Then maybe you can just find him and ask. But
Look,
if he's
if I find him and
evil,
ask, it's going to be because I'm
he'll
violent.
probably lie.
I will.
We need to find a good god, a god of good proportions.
Those exist?
Yeah, Reginald.
I'm afraid, personally, that he may be corrupted by his own divinity.
No.
When you ascend, there's nothing you can do.
Well,
Oh, the Guardian was talking about some trees, right? So how about we go find those then? Sure, we'll learn something
To
by
my-
being there.
To my hometown, it would be then.
it's a start.
Yeah. Let's
Right.
do that.
Let me just-
Where is that exactly?
Oh, back at the Western continent.
Western continent.
I see.
Is that way
Yeah,
or just
I mean,
going in a
if you-
random direction?
Paluna takes like
Roll
I
1d4.
think Paluna has a map or something. I think I have a map that basically outlines the way to the place.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Did I go there, Mr. DM, during my travels? Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Nodders.
Learning a lot. Tell me more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mickey, you're muted? Maybe he's okay.
Bro, I'm just sitting here talking and I'm just thinking that
Wait, he didn't
Wait,
pick up
I
on.
did.
I'm gonna end myself.
Local DM.
How long have you been
Yes.
muted?
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. I just did an entire
Is it?
recap of like 50 episodes, but it's fine.
Wait, really? Oh my god,
Yeah,
we
I've
didn't
heard you for a
hear
while.
for like a long while, by the way. So anything you
Just
said
been,
has
like
been lost.
circling around.
No, it's fine.
Ever since we got back to Darkmond, I don't think we've heard a word from you.
It's fine.
Oh.
Is it?
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Phineas, I believe you recall that you have been around the entire continent, including the western part, that is mostly known with its Fey residents. I also believe you have some knowledge regarding a certain ley line connection that would take you somewhere. You have not specifically visited what Paluna considers their hometown, as there was
Yeah, the
no
tree-
civilization that would draw you in that direction. And the spirits of the Fae recently only surfaced. Mostly when
I
you were
haven't
on
seen
the
the
eastern
World
part.
Tree, right?
You have not
Just
seen
vision.
that
Yeah.
World Tree, but you have heard stories of 2 other World Trees residing on the continent. One with a tragic story that is rarely told due to its circumstances on the western part. The thing that people are most willing to talk about is that the world would be a better place if the Reapers did not hold control of the World Tree. At another World Tree is the capital city of the western continent, known as Corellan Citadel.
Okay. Don't think I knew this before. Did we talk about this?
We talked about it briefly, but I think we also made the agreement you could also always ask if you needed a reminder.
Oh.
So
Don't see any.
have you written the name down on the town that you know the ley line connects to?
I'm looking in our conversation, but I can't find any of this stuff that you're talking.
Did we do it in voice? I don't remember.
It's okay, I believe you.
You
Just
do?
tell me again.
That's crazy.
I
I'm
don't see.
looking.
I don't see it in our conversation. So
No, that's kind of crazy. You
No, I
knew
don't
of
think we
2
talked
ley
about this.
line. All right, I said it during a D&D session because you said specifically afterwards, I do not relay this information. It was during your introduction that you were familiar with ley lines. You heard about them before, and you knew of 2 exit points. One that was on the eastern part and one that was in the western part, near a place called
okay.
Saloon's Reach. And when it was about the second one, Saloon's Reach, that we you said you would not divulge that information.
fair enough. I forgot about it then. But yeah, that I know that there's a tree there. Then
You know there are 2 world trees in the western part. One is the Corellan Citadel, that is the capital city of elves. on that part, and the other is the world tree that does not have a name, but the Reapers are known to inhabit it in its current sorry state.
Okay. I tell my party about this then. We could go to one of those.
Good.
Yeah, as long as Baluna doesn't.
Elven
do it,
main city. Have you been there?
true that.
No, never have.
Hmm.
Gives me back the good old adventuring days where I went out just to see the world. Love to go there. I'm just a bit afraid, you know?
Of what?
Well, of what could happen. The what if. What if something uses me as its effective puppet to destroy the world trees? If that's what's keeping whatever this is at bay, maybe the best place for me to be is far, far away.
Oh, you haven't destroyed any trees yet, have you?
And I'm not planning to, but
I'm not sure how you're going to get answers otherwise, Baluna.
Yeah, right. I'm not exactly going to get answers if I don't confront it. But
Yeah, you're just
a lot
gonna
in me
get
tells to
chased
run
by
away.
these creatures. Just have to be careful.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Alright.
Can't let fear rule me. Well, to the capital of the Western continent it is then, I suppose.
What did you call
Should
it?
we,
Corellans? Something?
Corellan Citadel.
Should we travel through the Feywild? Might be shorter.
Last time I went through the Feywilds, I lost a month of my life. It was a week I was in there.
Can you
Hell,
casually
even
just
less.
travel
Okay.
through the Feywild?
Yeah, we could go
And-
into the Feywilds here and then pop back out on the other side.
And you're sure it won't just be a sudden, like, oh, we spent a week in the Feywilds and it's 2 months later out here.
Would I be sure about that?
Oddly enough, the few times you traveled with the leyline method, you never really inquired about time and date. It's not really been a concern.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have to if you have a way of
What
getting
if
there.
we go in there now and we come out on the other side and we're old?
Don't think that's how it would work, but I don't know.
Well, all I can say is that I think you know the most about this, Phineas, and I'd readily follow your lead on this. If you think going through the Feywilds is how we're going to get to the capital of Corellan, then that's where we shall go. That's
I
all.
mean, that's the only way I know how to get there. I wouldn't know how to get there here. But
Well,
I'm
if
sure
we're gonna
some-
get it
someone-
here, we would have like to get a boat, or we would have to like. I
If
can use my
only
magic,
we had
maybe.
someone that could teleport us across
Okay.
continents.
I can try. We can do it
Have you been
tomorrow.
there?
No, but you could just like tell me about it, and then it'll be fine.
I mean, well,
Not
let's
sure
not
If that's
do
how it
it
works.
that way, but
Yeah, of course, that's how it works.
Okay.
do you
Sure.
think anybody sells maps to this place? Or like a land route? If it's a capital, it should be pretty big.
We could go look for a map store in
I
Darkmount.
mean, why are you guys asking me? You're the one that else.
And
Like, how
you're
do
the
you
one
not
that's
know
been
how
there.
to get there? I'm so confused.
I've never really spent that much time on the Western continent. I sort of ran away from it because it was terribly boring. Spent a lot of time exploring the
Alright.
Eastern continent, though.
Okay,
Even though, huh?
listen. I can cast the same spell I did today, but I can't do it again today because like that took like so much of my magic to do. So I can do it
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Sure, let's have a good night's rest. And we'll
Yeah, sure.
visit this tomorrow.
I don't need to sleep much, so I'm just gonna go around town and help out here and there.
Oh, okay. Look for a map
sure
store while
everything's
you're out.
Ah, sure. I'll give it here if anybody knows about or knows the way to the Corellan.
Alright, see you tomorrow in front of Bear's Brewery.
Will do.
Okay. I'll walk away into the city. Watch the
You
well.
walk into the city towards the well to find a good resting spot in a certain tree.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I will go to the
Bro.
inn and give the innkeeper a hug because I mean, that's like the first friend I made in Darkmoon. Then I will ask her from there.
All right. You find rest in Paluna. How do you end your night? With a gun? No.
Oh,
I mean-
yeah.
Probably after all is said and done, and he's gone around.
What happened
Probably
to the
actually
gun we had at one
stays-
point?
I think Lucian had
We
it.
gave it away,
Oh.
I think.
Mm.
Oh, we gave it to
Uh,
someone else.
Should give Rose a gun.
Luna would stay up quite late and eventually retire to the inn as well,
Ah.
needing only 4 hours of sleep.
Night comes to. Rose. In your dreams, you have these flashing images of you either laying in some kind of nest of sorts, floating away on a river trail, looking up towards a somewhat distorted night sky that you do not recall from seeing out your in room back in the Northward Citadel, or Eastward Citadel. You see trails of weird looking stars and a sky that flashes from evening to morning in seconds. You see these overhanging trees and branches, and it's weird because you want to reach out, you want to move, you want to explore your surroundings, but you are locked in whatever state you're currently in. You feel the vessel that you're currently in bump into something. And you see an overshadowing shape of a face kind of in a dark silhouette, and as it bends, leaning towards to peer into what you're laying inside of, you see a bunny head. You see Sir Marshmallow kind of nibbling at your blanket, chewing a little bit at it, and you hear yourself giggle in this childish manner and grab onto their long ears that points out to each direction, and the bunny just kind of lets you do it, and it kind of jumps into the crib with you and nestles up against you, and you feel yourself finding rest and falling comfortably asleep. Phineas, you feel comfort laying in the vicinity of this world tree. You feel the connection to your surroundings, and you hear the echoing sounds of animals chirping and calling out for each other throughout a wild landscape. And looking around, you see yourself surrounded by all the animals that you either have left behind or have guided towards their destined destination, and those that still follow you, and they all seem just wait in anticipation for your call, as if waiting for something. If it is finding their way home, or to be called upon. It is just this blissful recount of all the encounters you have had throughout your lifespan as a guide for all these creatures that seem lost throughout life. It has a sense of comfort, and there is no sense of urgency. And behind all these animals, you see Rose and Paluna, and the image distorts and cracks and give this eerie sensation that whatever life you had before is about to change. Paluna, Before you manage to even close your eyes and drift off to a proper sleep, the echoing of whispers resonate throughout your head. We have your scent, we trail you, we know who you are. We are hunting. Break the world trees. Release us. Constantly echoing every second, every minute, every hour throughout your sleep. Even though 4 hours will be enough through an elven trance, you keep waking up for a few seconds, falling back asleep again. A continuous, disturbed rest throughout the night. The whispers will not leave you alone. And that's where we're going to end today's
Well
session.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Womp, womp.
All right.
Happy New Year!
Happy Merry Christmas.
A little bit too early.
I said Merry Christmas. That's a little bit too late.
Or too early.
True.
Happy D&D.
very-
Happy last
Oh,
D&D of 2025.
mhm.
Oh my god.
I got to test the aboleths. I needed to see, and then Rose completely cocked my usage of it. So that was
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just throw 10 at you next time,
Oh god. I
and
think
watch you PvP each other.
you know it was probably the telekinesis that did it. I fucked it over.
Baby done didn't. Do.
It was
Yeah,
creepy
yeah.
though,
It,
and
Mhm.
it poisoned me.
I've enjoyed. I ran a ship campaign. I enjoyed throwing these at people too.
Mm-mm.
They are fantastic at just ruining days in so many ways.
I'm not trying to ruin a day. I'm trying to ruin 2 days. No. I'm trying to ruin a week. Okay. No.
Trying to kill us.
So.
Look, all I'm saying is I wholeheartedly approve of incoming aboleths.
Mm-hmm. Are
They
you sure
are-
about that?
They are some of the more interesting enemies in Dungeons and Dragons, especially when you consider what they start branching into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hope you can handle it. You can certainly try. No. I'm glad you found a direction to go.
Yeah, there was a little bit back and forth here, huh?
First then
Direction?
England.
What are those?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I wouldn't
definitely
want you
some-
preparing unnecessary material, Mickey.
You
right?
should actually have made
No.
me teleport us before we had that, just in case.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Oh well, sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure we'll be
Sure,
fine.
this will be fine.
Yeah. We know the next time you're going to start off and you're going to immediately teleport to somewhere in the vicinity of your destination where you get to explore what it means to be haunted by entities of the beyond and be a guiding shaman of spirits and being a clueless little girl.
Unless
Sounds
we take
good.
the Feywild route.
Aropa, you're off the hook. You do not need to hang out anymore out of politeness. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And
These fucking idiots. Thank God.
These absolute dipshits.
Mhm.
Fucking goobers.
Any of you got any
Who
cool
they
plans
think
for
they
New
are.
Year's Eve, except for gaming?
No cool
Kinda,
plans.
yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna go visit my friends that we usually do board game sesh with. And we're gonna
Nice.
do New Year's board game session and cooking.
Board
Okay.
games, cooking, and heavy drinking. Hell yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
I mean, I don't drink alcohol, so I'll keep everybody in line. What I usually end up doing.
True. That's fair. I will be playing
That's right. I'm the sober
Valorant.
guy at the party.
I know that feeling. It's a very fun feeling. Anyway, wow! I'm glad we're all
Alright.
cheery and excited and ready to do backflips. Thank you
I'm
for
super
hanging out
cheery and
today,
I'm gonna
guys.
excited.
backflip off my flat. Okay, into the new
Yeah,
year.
okay. It'll be a short new year,
Be a
but
great jump.
we'll record it and we'll give you a few thumbs up on Facebook.
Hell yeah.
True, though. Optimal way to start the new year. Karma farming.
Mhm.
In the hospital. Alright. I'll see you guys
Have a great
Thanks for
evening.
the session.
Bye bye.
See you
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
Thanks for watching, guys, and Happy New Year. Next session will be... I'm not actually sure. I think it'll be on the 8th of January. So, see you then. Thanks. Bye-bye. Have a good one.